Hello, Twitch viewers! Ashley Winsong here, where we search for new stories and dreaming new dreams. And I am surprised I didn't jumble up my words that time. Then again, to be fair, it's been close to 2 weeks since I last streamed. Though to be fair for that one, let's just say I got caught up with quite a few things, including my first time DMing. That's right, folks. For tonight's stream and game session, I am going to be trying I shouldn't even say be trying my hand on DMing. Long story short, our group is going to be doing something very interesting for this particular D&D game, where it's a multi-fandom game, but each week that we go back to this game, another player is going to be DMing. And lo and behold, I got chosen to do it. And somehow I knew that I was going to end up being the second, well, technically third person to do it, since the first one was our usual DM, when the next one was another player who, believe it or not, I actually D&D with another group. And even though I could only make it halfway into the game, which I do apologize for the lack of stream that day, since I needed my voice is echoing. Oh, for the love of... One moment. I have a feeling it is... I can't even tell if I'm echoing now or not. Well, hopefully it's gonna stop eventually. Still, thank you, Cyrus, for the warning. And by the way, Cyrus happens to be one of the players tonight. Anyway, long story short, the last game, I apologize for no stream, but let's just say that I desperately needed a nap. And thankfully, I was able to get to the other half of the game, and during that half, I'll admit, it was a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll get that video up soon, since our regular DM also recorded that session. But anyway, you're not here to hear me yabbering, you're here to see a particular game going. And hey, Avian, hey, Shay Nerd, and also Avian, thank you for the host. I figured I might as well actually thank you for it, as the stream is actually going. Anyway, let's change it to D&D time, which, as you can see, is a lovely pick by our usual DM, Fighting Leaf. And now I am about to open up the call, so to speak. So get ready. You're live. Hello? Oh, wait, duh. I didn't even join in. There we go.
Are you finally in the call?
Yes, I am, and I do apologize for that one.
To kind of explain to you, because you're a big DM, you kind of had to set up a bunch of stuff before going on that you didn't.
Yeah, I do apologize about that one. Anyway, is everybody ready for today's session?
Yep.
Good, because
Shaynerd.
Who's that?
You're funny.
I'm hilarious.
Well, I hope everybody's ready, because I don't know if I am.
Oh, you'll be fine.
You are not ready. No one is ever ready for their first time GMing, and that's what makes it fun.
Yes.
You know, I don't even know if I should consider that as an insult or not.
The fact is, you're going to fail spectacularly, just like we all have.
Yeah, there it is.
Campaign. Well, okay, actually, Robbie did actually a pretty decent job last week. I'm the only one who's failed spectacularly so far.
Oh,
that
actually is very sweet, but don't beat yourself up, man. It's part of the thing. It's okay, never mind. If you want to beat yourself up and not take that, I'm not going to stop you.
I will beat myself up if I feel like it.
I won't say that Leaf failed spectacularly.
Anyway, I think it's time that we actually got to it. So
absolutely, let's get to.
Real quick, for those of you watching from my platforms and a future date, I am Conan Bell. I play Fighting Leaf on the interwebs. I do stuff and things, and I set up this game that we're playing, except I'm not actually running it this time because we're taking it turns because I refuse to be a forever DM. Go!
And what character will you be playing?
While you're doing that.
Oh, yes. Okay, step one. Introduce our characters. I will be playing Angler, the orange-tentacled inkling boy.
Though I may be impatient, I will be playing as a cinnamon heart.
And who's
cat? Cat.
Yep, there we go.
All right. I'm Cyrus Phoenix 02, and I will be playing Willow, who is a Burnish character from the anime movie Promare.
Yes.
Nice.
And our other friend is muted right now because of a bunch of reasons. So we'll have someone else introduce her.
Okay.
Jenny Keyblade Word. Oh, dear Lord.
Jenny, the Keyblade wielder, played by Sly Guy.
Yep.
You know, I gotta admit, you did good, Jenny, of withholding that one. Because you told us the name of your character, but not what genre they're from.
Man.
Yeah, China's saying she can't hear a lot of us.
Hmm?
Might want to make a few adjustments and stuff.
What kind of adjustments?
Just like sound adjustments, like any sort of audio adjustments you can make. Because
I think it's mostly.
It's not picking up stuff.
I think it might be partially the fact that your words are accelerated again.
Yeah, I think it might be on your end.
Yeah.
So, Cinnamon Heart, bring your face as close to your microphone as you possibly can, and that's just going to be the position you're in tonight.
Yep.
ASMR with Cinnamon Heart.
Don't make it weird.
Too late.
Too late.
At least
anyway, I think we have a game to play tonight. Right?
Yep.
Anybody?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's okay. Let's see. I'm not seeing what you are seeing, Wing. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah, you need to put it up on the.
Right. The
technical difficulties.
Oh, shoot! Did
like
I
said,
accidentally? Oh shoot! I forgot. I mean,
You're
I
still
think
new to this, and that's why I'm forcing everybody to do this, because everybody's got to learn so that I can stop taking responsibility for my own life.
Yeah. Still, can anybody actually see the map here?
What you have to do is you click on that little icon that looks like a piece of paper in the middle of the thing, and you'll see in the drop-down menu that there is, a bunch of different maps, and there's a flag that says players.
Oh.
And that shows what we see.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Over what we see.
It's all right. I didn't know either.
We see on Twitch can see the map, but on Roll20 we cannot. We see Conan's lovely fan art.
I made
artwork.
Marvel in my artwork.
It's hard to hear some of them. Let me see.
Okay. Once again, folks, please forgive me. I am pretty darn new for this one.
Well, as long as your story is good, we might think about forgiving you.
Yeah.
Please.
I'll always forgive you.
So all you gotta do is just drag that flag onto the thing you want us to look at.
Yeah, the player's flag.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be awkward. Let me just a little bit.
Boy, I wonder how. I don't even remember how long it took me to figure that out.
No, you're dragging the entire thing.
Yeah.
Look,
Just not
There
the
we go.
not the
Stop watching her stream. You're not supposed to see that part.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I kind of need all the help I can get for this.
Get
Yeah, I'm
off
gonna
of her stream. We'll help her from this side, okay?
All right.
we'll help her from whatever side we need to help her from. Hey, Conan! Jeez.
Well,
Oh, well, we saw it for a second. Put it back, wherever it was. Put it back. There.
there you
Like
go.
that?
Yay!
All right, everybody clap.
Woohoo!
Now, does everybody see this on their screen?
I see a map. I see a neighborhood. I see trees. I see a lovely little house. I see two other little houses that have what look like notices on them. And I see a tree
I think
that has
there's
two
one
knot
there.
holes on it.
I see a fountain.
Hi, Fountain.
Well, good. I knew there was something else I was forgetting to check.
Don't worry, you can probably edit this part out if for future videos because you know nobody likes to watch you embarrass yourself.
Yeah, hey, 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 hey.
Okay, I'll stop now. I'll be nice.
Our dynamic, ladies and gentlemen. It's just kind of what we get used to.
Anyway, shall we actually
Okay.
get to the story before I goof up on anything else?
Okay,
Yes.
okay. The story. Yes, that's why we're here.
All right. To begin, last session, a certain group found themselves in a a secret cave full of mysteries, and soon found themselves in the village of Gus's. And for anyone who gets the reference, you get bonus points.
Who's Gus?
Different game,
No
Leaf.
one.
Different game.
I don't understand references.
Gus drinks mop water. That's all you need to know.
No, he doesn't. It was one time.
We're never gonna get to the story at this rate.
All right, let's
Well,
focus here.
anyway, because certain characters we have seen before, others we haven't. But one particular character we know as Matthias, those who don't know this, technically lives with a certain Pegasus mare at a library/bookstore.
Ooh.
Now, to elaborate a bit, for Matthias's case, she's sort of a mother hen, therefore very protective of him. But how, pray tell, did he end up in the cave without her knowing? Now this is where the story gets rather interesting.
Oh, mystery.
Now this takes place about maybe a day or so before, let's call it, the cave incident.
Mm.
Oh.
And as you see on the image here, it's a quaint little corner where it could be either a line of homes or a shop, or in Ivory Tome's case, a mixture of the home and shop. And across from them is a quaint little park where everybody can enjoy themselves.
Mm.
Nice.
And of course, because it is one of the few, let's say, work areas that have a combination of a bookstore and a library, it is somewhat popular among those who tend to look for obscure stories or tomes.
Hmm.
Obscure story tome.
And the question is, for our players today, what reason would they have for either visiting or passing said shop?
Okay. Who wants to go first?
You.
I'll go first. All right. So, Angler, he wants to get some local turf wars started, and he's scouting out new locations for it. A turf war, for those who are not familiar with Splatoon lore,
Platoon.
is basically a contest between two teams of 4 with the objective being to cover as much area in your team's ink color as possible. So they're basically slinging ink over everything, and the one who covers the most area in 5 minutes wins. That is a turf war. And right now, this library looks like a pretty good place to slosh with ink.
That game's very addicting.
And he he hasn't started sloshing any ink around, but he's outside, looking around, peeking in through the windows, trying to look for little vantage points, little areas where he could slosh ink onto the wall so that he could climb up it, because inklings work that way. And basically how much fun it would measuring how much fun he would have sloshing ink onto delicate slash expensive looking things.
Okay, we got that one. So, who's next? Before I probably continue for where Angler
I'll go next.
might be going off. All
I'll
right.
go next. Cinnamon Heart is probably wandering around looking for herbs to use for different medications and whatnot.
Mm.
And being
Good,
close
so
to a
look at
park,
that.
she
Like
might find
standing
some
up.
there.
Yeah.
Herbs.
Okay. So now it's down to Willow and Jenny. Who shall go next?
I can go while Jenny is typing if Jenny does not. Oh, wait.
Jenny
Did they-
has said that she will need to leave in 20, so she'll have to join the story at a later point tonight.
Okay.
You know what?
That's
That's
all right.
okay. I can actually work with that, especially if what I have planned for you guys.
Oh boy.
Alright.
You have me
Hooray
scared. Wing is scaring me. This is a first.
Alright.
Ready for future backup, hopefully.
Alrighty. So Willow is probably just taking a walk around town, trying to find trying to like explore new places, but also doing their best to just not be too nervous today because today's a little bit nerve-wracking.
Ah.
Mm.
They Willow works at a bakery and there's a lot of people that are coming in, so
Oh. Anxiety.
yeah.
Good boy.
Anxiety!
Oh boy. And you're probably not going to like what's going to be happening soon.
Oh no.
Is it anxiety?
Well, that depends. Because as Willow's walking through the town, Cinnamon is probably at least close to the park to gather herbs, and Angler is basically trying to break and enter the library slash
Not
bookstore.
technically.
Well, not
Just
technically,
take me to creep
but
out the window.
Who's that creeping in my window?
but since you guys are obviously either preoccupied or not in the vicinity of, let's say, oh, I forget that. Anyway, since you guys probably aren't in the vicinity of, stop moving, around here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to roll a mind check.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a
Wow,
minute, wait a minute.
you're
Is it,
already asking for checks.
wait a minute, is it mind or body?
What are
For-
you trying to do?
Like, if you guys can
That's
hear or
you,
see
whatever you
anything.
wanted to... Oh, detection, that's mind. Yeah.
Okay, so I got it right. It's mind.
Yes,
Mhm.
mine. That's two
Roll
D6s. 2d6s plus our relevant modifier stat, which for Angler is an embarrassment.
I mean, he's a kid.
Hang
He's
on.
an inkling.
We match.
Hang on.
Wee. My night mate. Oh,
We all
Oh, good lord!
We're all in this together.
together on sweet
we
note.
know that we are. We're all stars.
Defeat.
Well,
Ah.
anyway, for this role, I'm gonna say that Cinnamon and Willow, depending on how far you are, you hear what sounds like argument.
Mm.
And from the sounds of it,
Uh,
it's between a young woman and possibly a teenager, a guy.
oh.
Angler, since you are probably much closer, you find at least the male voice very, very familiar.
Huh? Hmm. All right. So
Well,
I'm
Cinnamon's
going to
definitely
take
gonna go
this
run and hide.
opportunity to squeeze my way into where it doesn't belong. So I'm gonna. About what
Every
direction is
player.
it coming from? Is it from inside the building? You said?
Oh no, it's out in
No.
front.
Oh, out in front.
In
Okay.
fact,
So.
just to
Oh,
make it
nice.
easier for you guys, because I know it's a little tricky,
Yeah.
allow me to place the characters, or at least
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
where
tiny.
the.
Very
Oh,
tiny.
Oh.
yeah,
Hang
I
on.
know. I'm fixing that.
Hey,
Tiny boy.
hi. Okay. Hello.
Oh.
There he is.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously
Uh,
not that big compared to the building, but you get the point.
Yeah.
don't
It's not to
worry. I
scale. We
can
got it.
zoom in. I have a feature for that.
I'm sure
And by
you
that I
do.
mean a scroll wheel. Whee!
Uh,
All right.
And
So,
anyway, you
okay.
see.
Okay. Describe the scene. Sorry.
Now, obviously, I didn't think to find something to maybe act like it. Although then again,
All
nah,
right.
you know
So
what? Never mind. Anyway, you.
while that's happening,
mhm.
I'm gonna have Angler stealth over there. He's gonna take out his brush and put a small puddle of ink onto the onto the ground, and then he is going to melt into that puddle in his liquid ink form,
Hmm.
and he's going to use that to stealth close to them and listen in without drawing a lot of attention to himself.
Okay.
Right.
Well, as you get closer, you realize that the two are actually standing in front of a cart that's normally pulled by horses, or in Ivory's case, a pony. And clearly she's
Hmm.
packing things up as though she was packing for a few days' trip. But as you get
Right.
closer, you hear a rather interesting argument.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
Basically,
Dab, yeah.
Matthias is trying to convince her to let him come with her. But she's basically putting her hoof down, saying, "No, you are not ready for a long trip. And not only that, but I need you to stay at the library." "But Ivory!" "No, Matthias. My decision is final. And besides, I'm only going to be gone for a few days." Now,
Oh
are
dear.
you taking a closer look at Matthias or Ivory at this point?
At this point, Angler is a little bit distracted at the moment, and I think he might need to roll an additional mind check to prevent himself from doing something stupid.
All
Yeah.
right,
Which
go
It's
ahead.
always a
feel
great
free to
sign.
do.
Sounds
It's a
about
great.
right.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I was off by one for his usual mind thing. So let's see.
Mm.
Target
And
number is 12 for this, and if he rolls less than that, he does a dumb. Oh,
oh god,
Oh.
oh no.
so yeah, he does a dumb thing. He sticks his head out of the puddle and just shouts, "Oh, you get in trouble!" And then realizes what he did, and then runs behind the building.
Well, after you actually, before you do so, after you,
Eh?
you yell out that somebody's in trouble, because of it, neither of them expected it. Matthias suddenly jumped in fright, meowing, and Interesting enough, Ivory suddenly stands in front of Matthias, spreading her wings as though trying to protect him. Do you still try to hide?
Yes, because big scary Pegasus wings are like, oh, run away!
I've made a mistake.
I've made a mistake.
Meanwhile,
This
Cinnamon
was
Heart
a
has already been
mistake.
trying to. Meanwhile, Cinnamon Heart has already been trying to hide because of the fact that she's just like she's a feral cat, so she doesn't really like to interact with anyone who isn't a cat.
For those of you who weren't able to follow what she said, she has described Cinnamon Heart as hiding because that's what feral cats do.
Yes.
Here's actually a very good question. Does Cinnamon Heart understand what everybody's saying besides her own language?
Probably not.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, this is going to be interesting with her.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
She can
actually,
understand, like other small animals and stuff like that. Oh, kind of. But yeah.
So,
well,
yeah.
maybe at least
Yeah.
before we get back to you, Angler,
Angler, yeah.
as you probably squid away from them, you suddenly hear Matthias yell out, "Wait, Angler? What are you doing here?"
And at that point, oh no, they're onto me. And so I toss some ink up the wall onto a windowsill, and I shift back into my liquid squid form. It's complicated. And I swim up to the windowsill and try to squeeze my way because I'm liquid in through the window and inside the building where people are probably not. And that is that a difficult thing to do?
Probably.
I would say very difficult because next you
Oh
hear,
dear.
"I wouldn't bother that, sweetheart. Those windows are made to make sure that no form of rain comes in case of flooding season."
Darn it, why does nobody tell me these things? I mean, I'm not here. And then I hide back in the slosh of ink on the wall.
So Willow is seeing all of this.
And
Well,
what does Willow do?
Uh, so yes, that is the answer. That Willow sees all of this.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna blink.
That sounds about right, yeah.
A couple of times, and somehow the anxiety has just gone away because she does not know how to react to any of this. Basically, there is this. What was it? She's gonna go over to Cinnamon Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty.
She's gonna
And
kind of back off a little bit.
she's gonna offer some
Okay, Jenny, we'll
some
see you in a
bread.
bit.
She
See you,
is
Jen.
going to refuse because that goes against the warrior code.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
So
she can't
she's-
take 2 food.
So she's gonna probably offer some water, bottled water in a little, like in the little cap lid. She's gonna offer a little bit of water and place it down.
Yeah, she probably was like her fur's all bristling up right now.
Aww.
And she's gonna offer her hand. She's like, "It's all right."
And she's probably gonna swat it. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll initiative. Wait, no.
No initiative. But I will be rolling for Matthias to see if he probably hears this.
Mm-hmm.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Oh man,
Oh,
Cinnamon's gonna have like a hard time wrapping her head around this.
Oh dear. That is cat, but that is also not cat. How
That
much
is
cat?
cat, but 2-leg. What?
Oh.
Oh dear.
Wait, that's not me.
No,
That's
it's not you.
that. I mean,
No,
it's not-
that's
I meant,
for
that's not
Matthias.
Cinnamon.
No, this roll is actually for Matthias to see if he might have heard anything from the forest here or the park. Kind of think of
Yeah.
it. Where exactly are you two?
Well, Cinnamon Heart said
Might
they
wanna
were at the
go.
fountain.
Yeah.
Ah, so
fountain.
they're actually a bit far.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
so
oh,
that roll
Dinner.
actually kind of failed.
boo.
Aw.
Or maybe like closer to here. Like, not really close to the fountain because she doesn't like
Water.
being near water.
Oh wait, shoot! I actually rolled for Ivory. Ron
Whoops.
motivate.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I have a feeling it still failed.
Either way.
Yeah, it still failed. His modifier is 4. So that was actually worse.
Oh.
Worse.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna have character tokens out here.
Yeah.
It's a little easier, so
Yeah,
you can
alright.
move in
I'll.
place where they're supposed to be.
Character tokens are fun. That's why we make them at all.
Now, you said you were up here.
Something like that.
Now, I believe you guys said you were down here. Ooh, and your token is really tiny. There we go.
I'm right
Kitty meow.
here. Can I
And
move? I need the ability to move.
okay, how do I do that?
The drop menu, there's 3 little tokens. I believe it's to the far left. It opens up a menu, and it has a little pocket called Controlled By,
Wait a minute.
and you can assign it to any of us.
Whomever.
That's tint. No, not that. Well, good to know. Oh, for the love of, let go.
That character token is not mine. If
Oh,
that
shoot!
was,
Sorry.
No, it's
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 okay. I
fine.
just, yeah. Mhm.
Wait, so
it's the
then,
other chat.
wait, I thought
Wh-
your character
This
was
is in this
Willow.
is in the art chat.
Yeah, my
No.
character
Yeah.
is Willow, but it's in the RP art chat.
Ah,
It's the
shoot.
It's the one above
yeah.
the poster.
This is what happens when you put the thing in the thing that no one else is using for the thing.
Oh, whoops.
I'm
Okay,
sorry. I thought it was supposed to be in the RP art.
no, that's okay. Honestly, I think I goofed up because
Technically,
I put the tokens in with different names. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
there's Willow. Gotta remember to change the
Hi, Willow.
names.
You're blonde.
Yes, very blonde. But it was trying to get into a tint green, but it wasn't making me do that in the
Clear.
token thing that from where I was. So I'll
Yeah, looks a little
work back.
green. Shayna, see if that looks green to you. Or say if that looks green to you. I'm not reading the chat because I don't cheat. Cheaters.
I I turned
I-
off. I'm not on Twitch.
I am on Twitch mostly because I like to host and all that. I get views still.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mostly still only have like the roll 20 and like, I occasionally peek at the chat. That one actually like big screen like that.
Alright,
Anywho,
how do I
where
give
were we?
control to you guys again?
Okay. Say right click on the right click on any of the tokens, and then there should be multiple menus that pop out. One of them will provide options. You pull up a
Uh-huh.
little screen, and at the around the lower left hand of that screen, it will say controlled by. Click on that, and it'll pop up all of our names.
That's strange. It doesn't have controlled by.
Hmm.
Has group, ungroup set dimensions, but strange.
Darn it. And I'm not the GM, so I can't look at it for you.
I do apologize.
Wait.
I
You
can do
probably
from memory.
quickly
I can rejoin as a GM. So hang on, everybody. I need to acquire more power.
Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, step one, click on the thing. There's
This
a
one?
little gear on the lower left that pops up when you click on any of the tokens. Click on that gear.
Player permissions, see, edit. Wait a minute.
Click on a token, one of our
Here.
characters,
There you go.
and then
Oh,
click on the gear.
controlled by. Oh, for the love of. Now I see.
Rejoining as player, I am surrendering my powers, for they have served their purpose. Go away, tutorial offer. No one likes you.
Anyway, there's Willow. And again, I do apologize for my dopiness.
You
This is your
apologize
first
far
time.
more often than is strictly necessary,
Cinnamon
but it is
hearts.
adorable.
Oh, let's
Mm,
make sure.
put
Yeah, I had a
there.
feeling I accidentally forgot to put save settings. There's Willow. Save.
Uh-huh.
And now. And there we go. Are you guys able? Yep, you are able to
Hey,
move your
I
tokens
can do
now.
things.
You
Mhm.
move.
Ooh, I can give myself hit points too. Look at that.
Yes,
I'm
you
at
can.
50.
Wait,
Please
what
don't.
points am I at?
Look at
I'm
that.
at
50 energy points now. Wait, that's not a, hang on. Give me energy points.
Okay,
I want
there.
energy points. I want to show the world how many energy points I have, even though Angler isn't actually good at using them.
Mm,
50. And this is a circle that says,
Yes.
circle, circle, dot,
it
dot.
says
Now you
hi.
have a kitty shop.
so Cinnamon's probably just like so Cinnamon's gonna claw you, claw me. Wow, I
Mhm.
can't talk. Yes, because
Yeah.
I'm kneeling down and offering my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Swoopity swoop.
Yeah. Kind of like hiss and then claw a little bit. Just kind of like as a warning, like get away from me.
Go away. Kitty don't like you. No
Aw.
Get
touchy.
away, two legs.
You know what? Here's a good
Like,
question.
I want this two legs leave me
Angler,
alone.
would you like
Angler.
to roll mine to see if you see what's going on with Willow and Cinnamon?
Um,
Well, you are at a
it's a
very
terrible
high
idea.
entrance
It's a
finish
terrible
point.
idea. But you know what? That makes me want to do it more. So yes,
Yes.
let's do this. And
Woo!
come on.
Ready for terrible ideas.
Six, hold two, and 2, 3, 4, and go. Ow.
Oh, you.
I am
Oh, of
bad at
course.
things.
What else is
I'm
new?
focusing
I
more
mean,
on the
what?
fact that I've been made up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm I'm going to squid jump. Here we go. I do have an ability called squid jump. Let's see. What's it?
Yes. I can jump really far too.
So
Squid jump.
um
It's a level
so
4 jump, which allows me to go in some random place, which I'm going to use to send me across the street and into the park.
Mm-hmm.
And um
Why do I get the feeling you're
okay.
going to need to roll a body check to make sure you don't land on these two?
You know what? That's exactly what I have to do. And body is that, and
We're gonna have to
mostly
roll opposing body checks.
I need to avoid rolling the if I roll too low, I'm probably gonna land in the fountain, and fountains have water in them,
Oh, that'll be
Oh.
bad.
and water is not good for inklings. So let's hope I don't get snake eyes. Everybody, go! That's not snake eyes, which means I get to live another day. So I
Mhm.
land about right here, and yeah, Squid jump
Yeah,
accomplished.
she's gonna. Yeah, no,
I
no.
land.
Cinnamon's definitely hauling tail.
Yeah, I land with a 3-point superhero landing, and I'm just like, oh yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, she's gonna haul tail, but Kelly pause right by Matthias. Like, huh?
Eh?
Wait, what?
So Willow's gonna look over at this person and also like gonna probably pull her sleeves over her hand
Eh.
just because she was scratched by Cinnamon. So, and it will probably be most likely that um it's like slowly like burning just a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So um she's gonna look over and say, you kind of scared the cat over there.
And then I'm gonna look over and see this blonde thing talking to me. And then I'm gonna take out my brush and be like, you're not my mom," and then start sloshing.
Oh, good grief.
It's just ink. It's not.
She's gonna shield her face though.
And then I'm going to hide in the ink. Then I'm gonna make an attempt at running away, leaving a trail of ink behind me because I run faster when I have my ink brush down and such. So
She's like, you probably should not always avoid your problems like this.
you're my problem and I'm avoiding you. I make it to about here.
She's gonna shrug and just go back to the path from beyond horse and probably just be a little bit up here.
And she's a little bit drippy with orange ink now.
Yep. She's probably gonna just like shake it off from her jacket and stuff.
Yeah, obviously both Ivory and Matthias see you show up. And in concern, oh good grief, are you alright?
It's just ink. It's not a big deal.
Still, that must
No
have been quite the
worries.
scare you got.
I don't get scared by kids easily. I'm Willow.
Well, Cinnamon's just staring at Matthias.
Tail swishing, just slightly back and forth.
Well, before we get back to Cinnamon to see how well this well, before we get back to Cinnamon to see how this confrontation goes, we'll just stick to Willow and Ivory for the moment.
Oh, there you go. What in the dark forest is this?
Anyway, with Willow and Ivory. Well, it's nice to meet you, Willow. My name is Ivory Tomes.
Hello. Do you have what do you do for a living?
Oh, she points one of her wings to the building. I actually own the local library and bookstore here, but unfortunately, if you're around the area to find something, I'm afraid that the store is probably going to be closed for the time being.
I looked sad at this and she was like, oh. Well, this is a lovely neighborhood regardless.
Thank you. Although, maybe at least before the store closes for the day, Matthias can help you. And again, she points her wing, this time at a particular anthro cat.
So,
Cinnamon's still staring.
Yeah, Matthias is staring, and without looking up from Cinnamon, he waves to Willow.
She's gonna like slowly approach, and she's gonna like
eyes little like squinting just a tad.
her ears are like back.
Yeah.
Like, what am I looking at? You look like a cat, but you're a two-leg.
What is this? So just gonna.
What kind of abomination from the dark forest is this?
So Willow's gonna go to Ivory Tome and say, looks like you're leaving somewhere.
You know what? I am going to be asking for this. Please roll for a mind.
Oh,
Who?
okay.
Everybody?
Me?
Or
Uh, you know what? Yes, everybody. Because
everybody?
even if,
Oh boy.
dear.
well, trust me, even if you're not going to see this, you definitely will smell it. At least on your end, Cinnamon.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
I got 11.
I got
Yeah, you're
11.
a little too far away to even see.
Okay, so not a big deal.
She's Cinnamon's got 13.
Okay, you might smell a little bit of this. Willow, did you roll yet, or?
Yeah, I got an 11, but I'm near Ivory Tome, so
Yeah,
does
I'm gonna
that make
say
a
you're
difference?
at least close enough to notice this. Cause the moment you ask, you see her wing twitching as though she was nervous about something. And Cinnamon,
Is some.
you
Mm.
can actually smell
Mm-hmm.
her worry and nervousness as though she's trying to hide something very important.
Uh, sorry, I don't mean to pry.
Oh, no, it's fine. To be fair, I'm kind of used to this with Matthias. And trust me, it's hard enough trying to get him to stay. Turn
Uh,
back to see Matthias, still
Wait a
staring
second.
at Cinnamon.
mm,
Hang on.
Hmm?
I just realized something.
What?
Yeah.
what?
Angler's out of the park now. He has a straight line vision of everything that's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an adorable cat right here.
Oh no.
No!
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 Time to
No!
roll mind.
Oh
No!
no.
Better roll high
Please
so
be
that it don't
high.
just.
God damn
That's
it!
less than 12. It's time for an impulse buy, or impulse to whatever. Time for stuff to happen.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, it's a kitty! And running, 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 running,
Yeah,
running,
out of
running, running.
instinct, once. Out of
Come back,
instinct,
kitty! Running
Matthias.
directly into traffic.
Yeah,
Running, running, running.
yeah, out of instinct,
She's gonna climb
as
up a
he
tree.
sees this going on, he's gonna attempt to maybe grab at Cinnamon to basically protect her from this little inkling rascal. Does that beat it?
That would be a defense roll on Cinnamon Heart's part.
Yeah. 7.
Alright.
No, 7 still.
So Willow's gonna look at Ivory Tome and say, do you know that kid with the paintbrush?
Well, I don't, but it sounds like Matthias does.
I want to pet the kitty.
Yeah, I take it that roll is going to be a fail, Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Just make sure? Okay. Yeah, so basically from that, Matthias quickly rushes, picks up Cinnamon, and then rushes the two of them back to where Ivory is.
She's
So-
gonna kind of struggle a little bit, but otherwise.
And then I'm gonna run into the park and look this way, look that way. Roll mine to see if I keep track of where they went.
Yeah, I'm gonna be walking towards you, Angler. Like, hey,
Okay.
Well, as
that
you walk away, Willow, you hear Ivory
Oh,
turn to
I lost him.
Matthias and say, not bad. You've actually gotten better at being quick on your feet. But you're still not coming. Then you hear Matthias, oh, come on. But of course, as he's saying that, he's basically lightly petting Cinnamon to try to calm her down.
Quick question: do you think Matthias would be able to understand anything that She says.
You know,
Says.
that is actually a good question. And you know what? For this session, I'm going to allow it. Consider it as part of the mystery behind his backstory.
Oh.
Character.
Communications.
She's gonna be like, well, I'm glad to be away from whatever that fish thing was, but I still don't know what I'm being held by. And I hope it doesn't eat me. I need to get back to my clan.
Matthias looks down, slightly shocked, but answers, technically that's a squid, and I'm not gonna eat you, especially since even if we're technically the same, that would be cannibalism.
She looks at him, even more confused now. You can understand me?
Yeah? I mean, sometimes it comes and goes, but yeah, I can understand you.
Angler's still in the park looking around for that cat. Hey, where'd you
Well-
go?
Willow's gonna come over, be like, "Hey, where are your parents?"
Uh-oh.
He's gonna turn around.
Oh, no.
Certainly not you. And then I start swinging the brush, but it's out of ink.
Hey,
Kind of fluid on flashing here, here,
and on me.
here, a little dragging it all the way here, here, and here, and yeah, I'm completely spent.
You're gonna have to go absorb some of that ink. Reabsorb.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't spread any ink over here, so I'm gonna turn around and run away.
Hey, wait.
Running, and then I see a fountain. Turn around and run the opposite direction. Then I see a blind person. Then I turn around the other direction. Then I see a fountain. Turn around the other direction. Then I see a blind person.
Okay, I'm gonna grab
turn
him.
around the other direction. Then I see a fountain. Then I take a deep, calm breath and decide, walk around the fountain. I find the ink puddle that I made, and I dive into it and go loop, loop.
So you know what? This is a lot more. This is a lot more than Willow. This is more than what Willow is daily paid for mentally. So she's gonna go back over here.
This is above my pay grade.
My mental pay grade.
Oh, trust me, Willow. There are far stranger things out in the world than a little inkling. By the way, how exactly do you know that inkling, Matthias? Well, donation books?
Oh.
And
bloop bloop meow.
You know what?
That's really good.
Since technically you two don't know what he's talking about, would you mind rolling mind? We're doing a lot of these before we actually get to the bigger part of the story.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Whoops.
So sugar. Fun. Oh,
sugar. That's not what I wanted to do. So let me re-roll.
I'll allow it.
Wow.
Mine.
Wait, I'm not there, so.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Well, still, you two are close enough, especially Cinnamon. Willow, you do notice the hesitation in his voice, but not enough to determine just exactly why he's hesitating on answering the question. Cinnamon.
Did he murder a person or something?
Well, let me finish first. Cinnamon,
sorry.
You really smell how nervous he is, as though he's afraid to say what really happened.
What's wrong?
That's definitely something, dude. And if you don't come clean to it, I'm gonna get really suspicious.
And if you looking to the side, you'll no doubt
relax him a little bit.
Yeah, and looking to the side, you'll no doubt see Ivory suddenly squinting her eyes as though she's suspicious of what really happened.
Oh, I get it. You don't want to tell in front of someone. I got you.
All right, I'm back full of ink, and then I see a bunch of people over here, and then I realize, oh no, I've been made. And then I turn around and I run away again.
Well, actually, before you run away again,
Eh?
do you at least recognize Matthias?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I do recognize Matthias. It's like, hey, you were there when the aliens attacked.
The
Man.
what?
Yeah, you know, them two weird cat aliens and the weird moth thing, you know? They kind of beat the snot out of all you guys.
I'm so confused.
Am I dreaming? Because like for a split second, I thought I was in reality, and now I'm starting to think I'm dreaming because sort of these conversations are starting to get a little weird for me.
Yeah, it was all over the news. You know, the thing came down from the sky and then hit the ground, and then some aliens came over, and then somebody tried to hit him with some kind of laser sword, and it didn't work, and nothing
Laser
worked
beam.
because the GM at the time was really bad at balancing encounters.
Yep.
Don't be
Now,
too hard on
as
yourself.
now, Angler, as you're rambling, I'm sure I'm not even going to ask you guys roles for this. You notice Matthias suddenly stiffen as though, and the look on his face practically screams, "Oh shoot, I've been caught."
Oh, and then we go back to Angler's previous line of, "Oh, you in trouble."
Oh,
Not sure for
in,
what, but you're in trouble.
oh, indeed he is. Ivory glares at Matthias, and you wonder why I'm not gonna take you on this trip.
I
But
just wanted a book.
Ivory, come on, you can't go alone. I mean, come on. I even see all the gear you've got in the cart. You don't even go.
And he hears the word gear and triggers his impulsive behavior,
Uh
which
oh.
is a thing that he actually has on his character sheet.
Yeah.
But he rolled higher than a 12, so you're lucky this time.
Well, this time. Although, do
This
keep in mind of
time.
that cart, because
Yeah.
let's just say it
Angler's
might
looking at
lead
the
to
cart.
something. Let's just
His
say it
eyes
might
are like,
lead to something big. Anyway,
cart.
Ivory turns to Matthias, glaring at him, and then says, "We will discuss this when I get back from my trip. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna gather the last of my items." And then
Do you
she,
need help?
no, I should be fine. Not my first trip, but thank you. And then she walks into the building, and we'll just say that she's inside for now. Leave it as it is. So, you guys got any questions for Matthias?
Will's gonna check her phone.
And Angler wants to pet the kitty.
Kitty is going to hiss at Angler.
Angler's gonna hiss back at Kitty.
Hey, hey, kid! That cat scratched me. You shouldn't be just randomly wanting to pet cats. You don't know if
You're not my
things could.
mom.
I know I'm not your
Run
mom.
around and run away again. Then I stop. Then I go back to Matthias. So what's in the cart?
You would. You heckin' would.
Well, for one thing, definitely more than one person.
Wait, you got bodies in that cart? I want to see.
No,
And
no,
then
no,
I
no,
hop
no, it's
over to
not
the
bodies.
cart.
What?
Look, long story
Eh?
short, she used to travel a lot, and she even told me a few things. But looking inside her cart, it looks like she's about to go somewhere where she might be meeting up with somebody. From
Are you nervous?
Oh.
yeah, well, I'm nervous for her.
Tony
I
got
mean,
a boyfriend.
what?
I want to see. And so he rushes over to the cart, wherever it is, and tries to take a peek inside.
Hey, so she's gonna like say, "Hey, we don't do that. That's not cool."
and he's gonna go back and look at her and say, "You can't tell me what to do," and then realize stranger danger. But before he runs away this time,
You know what? Here, let me make it easier so this way you can see some sort of cart. It's not the real thing, but
cart. Cart. There we go.
yeah, this is just a stand-in for everybody. But anyway,
I'm more concerned about the fact that you might get hurt, but
yeah, well, I doubt you need to worry about that since other than traveling gear, she's got a bunch of medication stuff.
From perilous stranger.
gonna
Yep.
go back
It's
over
okay,
here.
lady.
She's gonna go back over here and say whatever.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to worry too much, especially since even if he gets hurt, however, he's going to probably take one of the bandages or whatnot she's got hidden in there.
Oh, so she can heal really well.
Well, there's healing very well and being overly prepared to heal. And literally,
Hooray.
she's got stuff in there that I can't help but think that she's going on a search and rescue mission.
Rescue mission.
Yeah, ever
This
since
is gonna
this.
intrigue Willow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, either way, ever since this morning, after waking up, she just started packing things in a rush, especially the medical equipment. And she refuses to even say what.
An angler's gonna step to the side and shout angrily, "Hey, there's no body in here!"
Oy vey.
You're lucky I can't talk to you. Otherwise, I'd be sassing you so much.
Well, it doesn't mean I can't be sassy for you.
So Willow says, "Rescue. Do you have any idea where they might be going?"
Unfortunately not. She's really trying to be hushed up about all this. And again, considering that half the time I'm trying to join her on one of her side adventures, but let's just say that she's really protective of me when it comes to leaving the city.
I see. I mean, I couldn't blame her. I probably would be too. You're like an apprentice or something like that?
Kind of. Here you see Matthias kind of seem to be a bit shifty. Like he's not telling everything.
Cinnamon's gonna kind of perk up at the word apprentice. Apprentice? Like a warrior?
So, Angler hears certain parts of this conversation, and so he makes a big show about yawning loudly and says, "Well, this stuff got really boring, so I'm gonna go this way." Then he starts to draw a line of orange ink on the ground, and he's gonna go this way.
Well, as you're doing that, especially so this way we can actually push the story, Angler, you notice that other than the card having a tarp over it, you notice one side of it's opened.
Ooh. And just slather a little bit of ink on the open side there and continue on my merry way. Doop de doop de doo, nothing to see here. Doop de doop de doo. Doop de doop de doo. Doop de doo, not doing anything suspicious at all. Doop de doop de doop de doo.
Oh, you are definitely gonna crawl into that thing. I just know it.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
At this point, I'm totally not going to shift into my ink form and sneakily slide invisibly in my ink thing and jump into the ink puddle, the ink stain that I put on the side of the thing, and crawl inside and stow away. That's totally not what I'm doing.
Okay, at least there's one person in the cart.
Do I see this?
Unfortunately, this is a stealth maneuver that would only be visible if you were like, I guess you could.
Oh, another squid.
Well, not if you were another where you've got to really be paying attention to it. So it would probably be a high difficulty thing to see what's happening.
I can try.
Okay.
Ooh, this would be a good chance to try. Do you see the little tiny ripples that I'm leaving behind in my wake?
No.
Aww.
Cinnamon just doesn't care.
Alright.
Well,
So I'm gonna go over to the cart.
well, as you're doing that, Ivory comes back out and she's carrying in her wings a harness so this way she can strap herself to the cart with ease. Now, Matthias, I want you to behave yourself and don't cause any mischief while I'm gone. And Matthias,
Uh,
Ivory, I'm not a little kid. Uh huh, sure you're not. And she begins to set things up. Cinnamon?
Hiding very carefully.
Yes.
Cinnamon? Willow?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say as Ivory's setting things up? Especially
she's
now
gonna
that
go
you
over to
know.
Ivory.
Hmm?
Yeah, she's like, You're going on a, not to pry too much, but you're going on a rescue mission?
She stiffens and turns. How do you know that?
I'm sorry. Look, I probably should explain myself a little bit. Um, I work at a bakery for my job, yes, but I also keep in importance um with certain things, and maybe there might be a group of people that I know that can help.
She blinks.
Also, Matthias told me that you were rescuing people.
And now she turns with an angry glare. Matthias, did you look into my gear while I was in the building? And Matthias
Gotta
yells
fight an
out,
impulse.
"Nope!" And no,
Oh,
I
I did it.
suggest
Yeah.
good.
Whew.
And Matthias squeakily says, "Well, it's not that hard to figure out when you got all that medic gear inside, or medic supplies inside." I'm retracting the word gear because I actually do want to actually get the story going.
I really think that it would be beneficial um you if you had
Cinnamon's gonna
somebody to
perk
help
up
you.
at the word medical supplies.
Medic.
She's also she also perked up at the word apprentice. She's just like, wait, is Ivory a warrior or something?
Kind of. You would say she was a warrior who explored. And Ivory turns after hearing this and basically says, "You're understanding the cats again, aren't you?"
You're talking to
Yeah.
cats like a weirdo.
Talking to the cats again. I see.
Hey, I can't help it. I mean, maybe it's because I'm technically an anthro cat. Ivory sighs. Anyway, Willow, I do appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I do have to get going right now. This is actually pretty high maintenance.
Can you at least tell me where you're going?
That's Then Matthias speaks up. "Hey, why don't you just go with Ivory?"
Uh, I mean, I did already offer, but it seems like she doesn't want to, and I don't want to pry or anything, but I I think if there are people that need help, I want to help them.
Yay, helping.
That's adorable.
And so you guys could probably visibly see like she's very like determined, but she's also like very shy at this because she doesn't want to like step on anyone's toes.
Like, I'm a
Now,
strong, determined
Ivory.
character, if that's okay.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Mm.
I'm saying dumb stuff.
Okay. Anyway, Ivory's gonna look at Willow, then turns back to Matthias and sees the glare of determination so that she at least has somebody with her. Then she
Somebody
sighs
with
and turns back to
determination.
Willow. May I at least ask of your skill sets?
Yes, I I do have a a lance and a shield and um she whispers, um I'm a burnish.
A varnish?
I I have uh she looks around the moment she says that really loudly. Uh it's a lot to explain, but I know it's not um she's like I can control a little bit of fire with myself. I have pyrokinesis. Kinesis.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Hmm. Just don't really tell anyone about this.
It's okay. Your secret's safe with me. Why do I get the feeling both of you aren't going to drop this? And Matthias smiles, like the cocky little brat that he can be sometimes, saying, "'Cause you know me so well." All right, fine, but we have to go right now, Willow. Time is definitely of the essence.
Uh, I I'll let my family know, I guess.
All right,
And
I'll.
she's just gonna send a quick text like going for maybe days somewhere by. Find someone to cover my shift.
Now,
Going on
Cinnamon.
adventure, K. Bye.
Now, Cinnamon, how do you feel about all this?
Well, first she's gonna want to be put down.
All right, Matthias puts her
In,
down.
in what sense?
Just like actually
Not
set
like
down
that.
on the ground.
Not like that.
My
Good
So
grief.
God,
mean.
dude!
You
Fuck!
said the words.
Ugh. Anyway, after being put down, Cinnamon,
To the ground.
are you gonna
Yes.
say or do anything?
Yeah, she realizes that because of all the things going on that they're probably gonna need a healer with them. And she also kind of wants to understand what this giant cat thing is and how like their society works. And she can probably also find more herbs wherever she's going to. So she's gonna tag along too.
All right, so would you like Matthias to translate for you, or will you take the angler's route and sneak your way into the cart?
I'm gonna let Matthias translate.
Ah, all right.
Easy way.
Yeah, so Matthias does translate all this, and while you do see a twitch of her eye, she also sighs in defeat. All right, you can come too. Now remember, Matthias, while I'm gone, stay out of trouble. And Matthias, yeah, Scout's honor. And with that, because I really do want to get this story going, Ivory hits up. Cinnamon and Willow basically sits up the front without anyone knowing that Angler's hidden away in the carts.
That's me.
Yes,
And
we
you
know.
basically all fly off while Matthias waves goodbye. And now, because I'm
Yes.
actually curious to see what happens, let's see if he sees Angler.
Uh-huh. Oh no. Okay. Angler is oh. Oh.
Does that beat
So
you?
Angler's stealth ability is probably due to mind. Under normal circumstances, he's actually quite good at stealth, but it still requires, you know, you see some orange ink on the stuff here,
Yeah.
on some of your stuff, and you know
Yeah.
exactly where it came from. There's
Mhm.
no other possible source it could have come from at all. But you
Yeah,
Ooh.
to
see no
this, since
actual
it's
chime.
to this, since he only rolled a 13, he sighs and basically, of course, he'd mark his territory. Then he basically goes back into the building.
In what sense?
Stop
Well,
it,
cause,
please! I beg
Right,
of
you're
thee.
all thinking at that time.
well, cause only because at that point, since he did see Angler basically walk off, he's assuming that he's completely gone. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wait, did you say this thing was flying?
yep, the cart is flying. So you might
Oh.
want to at least slither right in before.
Yeah, he's in. He's in.
Okay.
He's in. I'm in. I'm in. Help! Help! I don't want to be out here anymore. Help! I don't. Then he flips into there, clutching his chest. Holy, it's really. And then he looks off the edge. Then he looks back in. Looks over the edge. Looks back in. Looks over the edge. Looks back in. This is so cool.
well, just
Oh,
to
the
fast
kid's here
forward
with
is,
us.
uh, just to fast forward all this, your group is now basically up ahead of a forest.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's all black.
Well, I'll give you a moment because I gotta also set up your characters. Oh,
It's mysterious.
Mysterious.
oh, goodness sakes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
mystery
All
is
we see
and
is
suspense is
darkness.
killing me.
Good grief.
And all
Quite
I
literally,
see
I
Read from
felt
the
is
some
last.
blinded blood for
red.
a second.
Willow
It's really quite
and
painful.
Ivory.
Wait, what? What?
That nothing.
Uh, I'm out of character asking you if you are okay.
As far as you need to know.
I meant like health wise. Like, are you fine? Because I heard I heard some things that I probably was like, is he okay?
He's fine.
Okay.
Ignore the change in pallor. Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
you
things are
guys
happening.
are about here, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it took about at least a day to get to this area. You guys notice
My
that
screen is
you're
still black.
Nope, no, it's at the top. It's at the top.
Tippy top.
Zoom in.
There we go.
Here we are. Here
Yep.
we are. My head is enormous.
yeah, obviously you're still hidden in the back. But if you were to look out, Angler, you see that
Uh-huh.
you are flying over a forest with
Oh.
very few spots where there's either a lake or maybe an open area.
Ooh. Oh, hang on. Can't control characters.
Oh, I do apologize.
I make this
Happens.
goof all the time. Don't I?
It is
don't
a
know.
thing that most DMs will do.
Hang on. I'll give you the control. Just give me a moment. Your game time is very important to me. Except when it's not.
Boom!
What the heck? Why isn't it?
Right click, click on the gear, controlled by.
That's just it. It's not letting me do the gear. Weird.
Eh?
It's
Right
not even
click.
letting me move the characters.
Left click.
Well, let me quickly exit.
No. We're gonna be here without a GM.
No,
Oh,
no, you're
no.
not going to be without a GM.
Oh, hi there.
Darkness,
There
my
we
old
go.
friend.
And of course, a phone call. I will be right
Yep.
back as I'm trying to take care of this.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab a date while she's wearing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm actually gonna get food because there was food that was announced to me. So
Yep. Yeah, I kind of
I'm
heard that over the call.
sorry, I tried to mute it as fast as I could.
You're fine.
I'm gonna sit here.
I make sure of that.
I'll be back with a
can't look
date.
at the Twitch stream
And I already put it
because
Oh,
You can, if you scroll up, you can actually hide like the actual video and you just kind of look at the chat.
Oh, quite a bit of it, especially since
I'm not on Twitch,
3 cups worth.
so that's not helpful.
You should get on Twitch
Alrighty.
because it is very helpful.
Love you too.
Anyhow, I'm gonna go get my date.
Sugar dates and figs, sugar dates and pistachios. That's a really obscure reference to a very not obscure movie. Isn't that right, chat? That I can't see right now.
Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can
Love you too.
get onto this Twitch thing that people are talking about. Twitch is
I'm back.
oh hi. Well,
Sorry about that.
everyone else is gone.
Of course. Well, that's
They all went to
okay.
get snacks and sugar dates and figs, sugar dates and pistachios. And
You're
that's the
quoting from
same
Aladdin, aren't you?
Ah, you do know it. Hooray!
Kind of hard not to.
Yeah, that's kind of a not important part of the movie at all.
No, but it was to at least show that, or at least what kind of things they sold in the marketplace.
Marketplace.
And plus, to be
Marketplace.
fair, vendors will try to get customers' attention, or at least potential customers. So it makes sense that they were trying to.
Fresh.
Yep, like that.
I have dates.
Nice.
And they're not figs. Dates and figs.
Figs aren't quite the same as dates.
Okay.
Do you have a date?
Date fig. Figure dating. Date your figures. Figure dates.
Well, either way, we just have to wait for Willow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who any of you people are. And I
Then
don't
why are
know
you
how
here?
Twitch. That's the end of the sentence. I don't know how Twitch.
You don't know how Twitch do.
I don't know how Twitch do. I don't know where Twitch is. I don't even have the link to the thing that we're streaming on.
Really?
That's mostly my
I'll
fault.
send it. Copy. Oh, damn it.
So, how's everybody enjoying it so far?
The shenanigans are normal. This is basically the kind of stuff I have to wrestle with whenever I want to get a plot going. Which is why I don't really have much plot going. I just see what the heck the characters do and make that the plot. And make it seem like I was planning it from the start.
You should do a little bit more planning because this 5 minutes before thing doesn't help anyone.
Well, I'm
In the long run.
sorry. It usually works. Except for that one time where I completely misbalanced everything and ruined everyone's gaming experience and made everyone hate me.
Nobody
Yeah, we
hate
totally hate you.
you.
stop.
Hey,
back.
in the name of love. What?
We're talking about
What?
how much we hate Leaf.
What?
I'm sorry.
Well, now
Wow.
that everybody's back, shall we continue? In fact,
Sure.
again, just to at least get the story going, as I said before, Angler, you see this forest area. And
Forest area.
do you say or do anything that would suddenly get everybody's attention?
Yes. That would be to get up, look out, and say, "Whoa, this is cool."
Everyone's scared.
And then I realize, oh no. Um,
Even the cat
Hi
is scared.
everyone.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Ah!
how are you?
The cat just makes an annoyed meow.
Yeah, now that you've startled Ivory, I have to make her roll a body check to see if
Oh.
she
Actually,
keeps control of
God.
the cart.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
No.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, at least it got you guys to land, more or less.
What kind of checks do we have to roll?
You know what? I am gonna say body checks as well to see if you're able to maybe help her to control the cart as she's unintentionally making a brief landing.
Oh. Oh goody. Body check. This boy has no idea how to do anything. 2 12s. Cinnamon heart and how is a cat gonna how is a stupid child supposed to oh dear.
Okay,
Whoa,
Willow!
save us!
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Okay, Willow, you definitely managed to grab hold of the rings and managed to at least steer Ivory towards, I'm gonna say, this area here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Help, the minis are moving under our feet! That
Actually,
was almost
no.
funny.
You guys managed to, I think I see what happened before. Anyway, land to about here.
Oh,
And oh boy,
oh
it was a
boy.
heck of a landing. Barely made it.
Ew.
uh, I wasn't
Willow,
scared. You scared? I wasn't scared at all.
Willow is shaking, and you guys could probably see like a hint of like um pinkish hue aura from like her hands.
Oh boy.
Well, you're
Hey,
not alone
lady.
in that.
Hey, you're bioluminescing.
Oh, I do not blame her. An angler, as you look towards Ivory, she is spreading her wings and her eye is twitching in annoyance. Young angler, what and
Uh,
how are you doing in the cart?
I that's sort of you
Classified.
see the thing I did there was it was that and yeah.
Listen, we don't really have much to. He's already here, so hopefully.
Cinnamon's just gonna run up and bap him. That's her
Cinnamon,
bapping him.
stop. Okay, everyone. At least we found out he was here before we landed, because at least we wouldn't lose him somewhere else.
Mhm.
Wait, what do you mean lose me somewhere? He looks at the forest and then he looks back. Then he smiles, showing off his pointed beak teeth that he has. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up an inkling smiling.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
kind of weird looking.
it's adorable.
Almost kind of like
yeah, kind of weird.
it's cute.
Oh,
Well, anyway, as you guys
yeah.
were chatting, and here, this is why I had Ivory roll for mind. And I suggest you do so after this.
Mhm.
Ivory's ears suddenly perk up. They suddenly turn towards this direction here.
Oh.
And then she turns back to you guys and Shh! Quiet! Do you hear that? Everybody, make a mind check.
Uh,
Well,
brains
Slightly better.
not sucking. Okay.
Okay. It's a little bit louder for Willow at least. But
mhm.
either way, you guys suddenly hear what sounds like steel against stone and metal.
Mm.
But for Ivory, she also hears a feminine voice chuckling as though mockingly amused. And
Angler gonna blink, and he's just gonna casually, he's gonna
Mhm.
casually take out his ink brush, just kind of hold it at the ready. No reason.
well, either way,
Sam is
because she
definitely
can
bristling up a little bit.
well, either way, because Ivory hears the giggle that you guys can't, she turns to at least Angler and says, "Stay here with the cart. Do not move. Willow, Cinnamon, follow me."
Cinnamon's
And
gonna follow.
If I may suggest, Ivory,
I don't think we have
Uh-huh.
time. Whatever's up
Angler
ahead.
will not just stay in this cart.
Good point.
Spoilers.
Yeah, good point. All right, but stay
He's a
behind.
child.
All right, but stay
And then I'm
behind
gonna
us.
like, whoomee, and then I jump out in front.
Oh, for the
Whoa.
love of.
This
Well,
is where I am.
well.
You know
How
what?
far can he see?
Uh, he has no particular enhancements or limitations to baseline human level vision.
Well, you know what? As you're dashing ahead, and you're probably gonna go further than that. Could you
Whee!
roll mind? Oh, you are practically next to them.
Let's
Mm.
do it. Let's do it.
Oh,
Hey,
you're
gonna go
I
practically
got a
against
there,
them
crit
and
today.
so I am revealing this.
Ding.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Hey there.
Angler, you come.
You seen any dangerous people around here?
Yeah, Angler,
Yeah.
you see these two, and you see the man, or from the looks of it, a young, probably somebody in his late teens.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe to describe it better, an earthbender. With And
Oh.
granted, what's interesting is that not only is he carrying a chain, but his hand is covered in stone and earth. But that's not the only thing you see of him. He's
Uh-huh.
practically weak, injured, and at this point, barely on the last leg.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, as
Yeah. You.
for the other person, you see a Gerudo,
Oh.
a warrior
Oh. Oh.
Gerudo.
That is a good choice. That is a really freaking good choice.
Well, anyway.
Sorry, they're just cool.
No,
Yeah,
I
they
get it.
are.
She is obviously wielding duo blades. Or, uh, yeah,
Scimitar.
duo. You know what?
Yeah,
Let's go with that.
scimitars.
They're technically duo Dao swords, but let's go with scimitars.
Oh,
And while she has
awesome.
some injuries on her, she has this, well, at least before you suddenly showed up, a mocking smile as though she had caught her prey. But the moment you showed up, Angler, while the
Like-
smile is still there, her eyes are suddenly widened in surprise.
Like, hey lady, you got any band-aids? This guy's a little bit hurt.
So it's obvious that since Willow's here, that she could see Anglers talking to someone.
Mhm.
Yep, in fact, you all do. And as you
Oh.
come up right next to Angler, let me move that to here. Well, you're on
Okay.
top of the Earthbender now. There you go.
There.
And Cinnamon, where will you
Grid-based
be?
movement, everybody.
In
I
fact,
will be hiding behind Ivory.
you know what? That's a good idea. Don't let the enemy see her.
Yeah.
Anyway, seeing all four of you now, the strange Gerudo suddenly chuckles in amusement.
Oh, no.
Oh, now what could this be? Your little rescue team? Not even the Avatar could save you now, my dear.
Hey, who you calling an avatar? And then I jump out in front of her. Put him up! Put him up!
Oh my god, this kid is gonna get himself killed.
He's gonna get us all killed.
Alright, so
Right.
she's gonna get her war lance out and her shield. She says, back off.
And then Angler's gonna look at her and it's like, whoa, that's awesome!
Thanks, I guess.
Ooh, welcome back, Jenny.
Welcome back. You got a keyboard warrior.
Alright.
Yeah, you might show up in just a little bit. Because, in fact, well, actually, you know what? In a few moments, we'll get to you. Right now, this group is what you've missed so far. Ivory has just been discovered to be on a rescue mission, and Matthias was somehow able to convince her to allow Cinnamon Heart and Willow to join. While Angler, the
I
little
stowed
stinker
away.
that he is, decided to stow away in a cart. And because he basically shocked them, they had to make a rough landing, which ended up being a good thing because now they're in the middle of a confrontation with a Gerudo warrior. And let's just say that she is not good news from what they're seeing so far.
And yeah, now you have been caught up to speed. And yeah, that was my reaction. Alright.
Speed.
Let's get this party started. I am so ready to roll some serious initiative.
Yes.
Come on. Give us the
Oh,
word.
how
Give us the word.
amusing. Now, and as
Yeah, I'll
after
amuse you
she
in a
said
minute.
this, as she says this, it's very faint. But Willow, I'm not gonna let you make you roll for this one. You hear the earthbender suddenly muttered, "No, run! Illusions!"
What about a contusion?
You know, I'm gonna
Gonna
let
leave
that one go
someone
since you
behind.
are at least close enough to somewhat hear it. Ivory and Cinnamon don't hear this.
She looks at him and says, I'm not gonna leave someone behind.
Oh.
Well, anyway, let us roll. Well, actually, no, before we roll initiative,
Uh-huh.
we are gonna go to Jenny. Oh, as soon as the map doesn't move. Oh, there we go. Reveal areas.
Yeah, my map kept moving too. Every single
Anyway.
Now you all know what it's like.
Yep.
Anyway.
Oh.
I'm gonna have her right. Oh, not again.
I saw something
keep
streak across the shadows.
Here we go. We're gonna. Jenny, you find yourself on the road here, just traveling. And what reason would you have for traveling?
Okay, what brings you to this forest that you're in? Oh, you're an explorer.
Okay, good.
Maybe there's darkness I'm pursuing.
Oh,
because
well,
Keyblade wielder.
Well,
Someone's trying
you're
to
not
build
too
Kingdom
far.
Hearts again.
Well, you're actually not that too far off because, like the others, I'm gonna say that you too heard the sound of stone hitting metal. And, would you like to pursue the sound? All
That
right
is
then.
YES in all caps. Okay, yes.
All right. You obviously make your way towards around here. You see this group. And now, this is where I'm going to have you guys roll for initiative.
Initiative! Hooray! Okay,
Woo!
that's 2d6 plus your attack combat value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. A blub. Darn it.
Okay, Ivory is 4, so she is 13.
Wow,
Wow.
that's kind of sad.
Better get out paper and
Kitty
pen.
goes first.
Well, you
You
don't
go
know yet,
first.
because I am about to roll for the Gerudo.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mm.
Uh,
So Cinnamon still goes first, though.
Yeah,
Wait,
she
no,
does.
that's.
okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Putty Tat, do your thing.
Cat can't fight.
No, but there are
Why
other
did you
things
roll
you can.
initiative then?
No, but there are other things you can do.
I know, but like, I'm gonna have to hold my turn because, or at least like try and sneak off.
You
or
you
something,
can
I don't know.
you can hold your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action until like they need something.
Okay. So
All right.
that's a that.
Just let
And
me.
yeah.
Huh, what a colorful group. They must be friendly. You say that now.
No.
And here's actually a
Lovely.
good question. Did you roll for initiative? Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, yeah. Please roll for initiative, Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny!
Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny. No, that's your
It's
attack combat value. You have combat value divided into attack and defense. That's all of your stats put together divided by 3. Body, soul, mind. So 17 divided by 3 is a round down to the nearest whole number. Yeah, that is 5. Yes. Your attack value is 5.
Mm.
I can almost do math sometimes.
Almost.
that's how I felt too for a while.
Shut your face. You're not supposed to agree with me on everything I say.
The real question
could
is how
do-
many are multiplication.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Welcome to the 8 Club.
Oh boy.
All right, since both Jenny and Angler have rolled the same number, I'm gonna roll a 2D dice to see who could go first.
Okay. Well, I'm closer, so I should go first totally.
Well, I
If
mean,
that's- if
in
that's
the
okay.
order, since you both
All
rolled
right.
8. Oh, Jenny, you're gonna go right before Angler.
Darn it.
Yeah, but at least this way she gets an idea that things are not friendly like she thought.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Cinnamon, what was it you said you were gonna do?
I said I was holding my action.
All right. Then that means it is the Gerudo's turn.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, huh? Excuse me.
Wow. Um,
Well, since you basically taunted her, she chuckles in slight amusement and then basically waves her sword over you. And then
no.
suddenly, you find yourself surrounded by snakes.
And I look around. It's like, this is a bad. This is whoa. Why are snakes here? Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Darn it.
Sound like
And-
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do when it's not my turn.
Well, because she got distracted by Angler, it is now Ivory's turn.
Ivory.
And what she is going to do, because of the injured party, she's going to yell out, "Angler, move!" And then basically try to fly this earthbender out of the area a bit.
And
So,
Angler's gonna be like, I got this.
well, either way, now I gotta see if she can make that roll. Body. Because you gotta keep in mind that
Ivory.
he is gonna be heavy.
Body.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Mhm.
1 + 2 + 3 does not equal success.
No, it
Apparently
doesn't.
not. But at least for the most part, she is next to him. So, seeing that she can't move him by herself, she's going to try to shove or gently move him away. But while that's happening, it is Willow's turn.
Willow is gonna attack.
All right.
So that's body. Is that the same thing that we did for rolling initiative?
It's attack. The attack combat value.
Oh, that's right.
If it's a basic attack, then it's treated as a. It doubles your damage multiplier and nothing else.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
the
it's your
damage is like,
multiplier.
yeah.
It's treated as a level 2 weapon, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so my war lances.
Oh wait, no. The war lance uses whatever you wrote down for a war lance.
It says a damage because it's a level 5. The damage is 3.
Level 5. So it is a level 5 weapon. You multiply it by your damage multiplier, and that's how much damage it do.
Okay, so 25.
Hooray! That is a good chunk of damage.
Nice.
So do I roll anything or no?
You roll your combat value to you roll 2d6 plus your combat value plus the level of your weapon to see if it hits.
So that's plus 10 because my combat value is 5 and the level of my war lance is 5.
Yep. And then she has to
Alright.
roll to defend against it.
Ooh, nice. Let's see if she can beat that. Nope.
Nope.
And what was the damage again?
25.
Yeah, that's just 25.
Yeah.
So that means, ooh, dang. You already got half of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to say this is what happens. Because she was distracted so much by Angler, amused at was clearly an illusion of snakes, she did not expect your attack to be so sudden, and because of it, she basically gets thrown back a few feet, heavily injured.
Mhm.
And,
Alright.
well, seems the little prey has some reliable friends.
Yeah, eat that. And whose turn is it?
Next is Jenny's.
Jenny.
And obviously,
Come on,
Jenny, you are seeing that they are fighting this one Gerudo, but they're also clearly trying to protect this earthbender. who is severely injured and weak.
So who are the good guys and who are the bad ones?
All right. Now I've just given you control of your character, so it's easier for you.
So
Yay.
you can hear. Wait, guys, can you hear me?
We can hear
Yep,
you.
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Yay.
fine. I don't. I guess it was because I was set. I figured out my Discord settings finally.
Hooray.
Oh, okay, cool.
We've been hearing your background noise for a while. That was pretty cool.
Is it my? So it's Jenny's turn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she would attack because she doesn't know who to attack right now. Who's good and who's bad. So probably just be like, "Hey guys, what's going on here? Why are we fighting?"
At
What an
this,
action.
everybody turns and sees this young woman from the looks of it. And basically, blink, 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 blink. What the heck?
Well, I'm not turning around. I'm still keeping my eyes on the attacker.
The cat is staring.
I'm turning around. Is like, hey, I'm in the middle of something here. And so I have to spend some energy points in order to use Area 1, make difficult terrain, flare, deplete. Yo, yeah. Yeah, so I have to spend 10 of my. Oh, hang on. I started off with 50 of these, and now I have to spend 10 of them. No, not that. No, stop it. I have 40 left, and I am going to use my signature ability, Splashdown, which creates. I need a marker. Is freehand. Here we go. It creates difficult terrain around this area, and the difficult terrain is all ink.
Mm-hmm.
And
You still haven't figured out how to change the color, have you?
shut up. And that is meant
Really
to
not that
splash
hard.
at all of the snakes around me, because I'm not even gonna roll for this because Angler falls for every trick that's thrown his way. So he jumps up into the air and punches into the ground and explodes in a big explosion of ink that shoots in the aforementioned directions and should have done some damage to the snakes if they were only real.
Everybody else is covered in paint, slowly judging him.
Sorry. It's like,
You are getting the death glare from this cat.
Well, on the bright
hang on.
side,
You're out of range. You're out of range.
Yeah, you're out of range. And on the plus side, not only did you only get Ivory and the Earthbender, you actually managed to reveal to yourself that they're just illusions since the paint flies right through them.
I figured out the changing color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay!
I
Woohoo!
look around, it's like, hey, what gives? These things are fake. And then I'm like, haha, these things are fake. And then I use the rest of my. No, stop painting things. And then I use the rest of my action to get back into melee range with the now severely hurt enemy who is on her last legs. Ha!
I want you close enough to stab.
Shut up.
Anyway, I'm guessing that's the end of your turn, Angler.
Hang on. Oh, I have an extra action.
Oh.
And now I shall use it to roll to attack her in the face.
Oh.
Yes. This is my basic attack, my ink brush.
Mhm.
It is a level it's not important right now. I will attack okay, +4 and then the level 2. Yes, okay. That's 2d6 plus 6 to attack. Connected. Oh, yes.
Woo!
Question
She must
is,
defend against it. Can she do it? Can she do it?
No,
apparently
she
not.
can't.
Oh,
Ha ha!
she
All
must have
right.
been somewhat weakened herself. And how many points of attacks was that?
All right. So that's 6.
6, okay. So that
It's ink.
means.
It's ink and a brush.
Yeah, still, she's now down to 14 points.
Mhm.
And you said you did it right on her face?
That was the intention. Yes. Now she is covered in ink, and the ink is probably like in her eyes at the moment, and
Yeah,
it
funny.
makes a little bit more difficult terrain right here.
Well, you're not entirely wrong. Because of your action, she's now screeching in anger and pain, trying to wipe the paint from her eyes. Now, Cinnamon, you're seeing all this, no doubt. What will you do about it?
She's gonna go up to the Earthbender guy since she realizes that they're the ones that are trying to help, and basically kind of like nudge him in direction to get him away from the action. So she can like help him.
Now, he
Hear me?
sees this cat trying
Meow.
to. And he sees. And it seems to him that it's trying to tell him to move away.
Mhm.
And considering
You're
that
beckoning.
this Pegasus is attempting to push him in the same direction, I'm going to say that he is going to follow their lead weakly and basically limp following the cat while leaning against Ivory.
Mhm.
And how far would you like him to go?
Just up to the cart.
Good idea.
Toward the cart.
So now, all three of you are at the cart. Oh, no, wait. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, close enough. Anyway, now that that's done, it is the Gerudo's turn.
Oh, yeah? What do you think you can do to me now, huh? Your stupid snakes are stupid, and so are you.
Yeah, she's about to attack. Granted,
Oh, yeah?
this
Bring
is
it
that
on, lady.
actually because you managed to blind her. This is actually going to be a bit of a disadvantage to her.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to. Here's what I'm going to do I'm going to roll this twice. And the lowest number is going to be her attack roll.
I believe
Okey-dokey.
disadvantage actually kind of works a little bit different in Bedlam.
Oh, shoot,
It
right.
does. You just subtract 4 from the final result.
Okay, thank you. Then I will do that. I apologize. Going
Mhm.
by the other method.
By
No
D&D
worries.
rules.
Oh,
Okay.
it is
11.
11.
11.
Alrighty. And you know what? Angler is not going to defend at all.
What?
So, describe the attack, and let me describe the aftermath.
You know what? That's fair, especially since she is standing on wet ink. She is blind. She is now enraged. And focusing on where she remembers she last saw you, she makes a wild swing at where you are with both her
Alrighty.
blades.
You know what happens when blades meet inklings?
Oh, do tell.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing! The bits of
Mhm.
my body turn into orange ink because you know why? Liquid people are immune to slashing damage.
Whoa.
Oh, nice! Good call on your
Yes.
choice of character tonight.
Yeah, that is why Angler is not afraid of anybody at all. Like, what you gonna do to me, huh? That immunity costs so many character points.
Oh.
18 for that.
Dang. Was it worth it though?
Yes! I had to reduce his damage multiplier by 2, bringing it from the normal 5 to 3, but still, worth it!
Well, anyway, it is now Ivory's turn. You know what? Considering that with what's going on, she is going to basically make a flying dash at this Gerudo and basically attempt to pin her down. So, let's see if she makes it. So that would
Attack versus
be.
defense.
Hmm?
It's sorry. I'm saying dumb things. Continue.
Oh, that's okay. Let's see. That would be. Oh no, not that one.
You're not
Body
dumb
check,
thing.
I believe. And she's gonna. Then the Gerudo's gonna have to make a defense against it. Considering that Ivory's body is 3.
It would actually still be an attack at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Attack to. It would be like grappling. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Except it's all an attack.
Yeah, still, considering that her body is 3 and combat is 4, so it's gonna be either 7 or 8.
Ah, well, there you go.
Let's
All
see
right, let's do
if
this.
this Gerudo beats that.
Come on.
Yeah, unfortunately, she does.
Aww.
Hearing Ivory coming at her at a very strong speed, she basically dodges that attempt.
And
Whoop.
there we go. Dodges into the dark void.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to reveal. There we go. Now we got more.
Hooray! Oh, hey, a
Woo!
little lake over here. Or pond.
Yep.
Or whatever it is. It's pretty. I like it. I want to
Thank you.
visit there.
Maybe after this fight.
Nice.
Anyway,
Hooray!
Probably
folks.
not as
obviously
an
missing,
angler.
she basically tries to land on her hooves and basically doing like a baseball player slide.
Oh, pivot.
Yeah, thank you.
That.
But now after that, it is Willow's turn again.
Yep. Willow is gonna walk up to her and say, "This is your last warning."
You little fools. You think you're gonna be able to stop me on my mission? Oh, we'll see about that.
Angler's officially creeped out now.
Willow's unamused.
Yeah.
It's like, you think you could stop me? Absolutely. I absolutely believe I could stop you. So, I guess she's gonna attack again.
Alright.
Oh, that's gonna bring her down to 0. Let's do it. Oh, good roll.
Dang, nice roll. Let's see if she can actually beat it. Nope. She does not beat that.
Yeah.
In fact,
Oof.
here's what happens.
Ripperoony.
Now, actually, here's a good question. Are you just stabbing her or basically whacking her with the spear like a baseball bat?
I think the question is this meant to be lethal or non-lethal?
Well, I don't want to bring her down to like absolute 0 because I don't want to kill her. But, Willow's just gonna make sure that she stops causing havoc.
Yeah, still. Especially since I do want to get the story to actually get going much more. Here's what happens. You attempt to whack her, and because she was in mid-leap to basically stab you, you managed to whack her. But like in a baseball game, she flies into the air. Into nothing.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
I think you hit her too hard.
Sorry.
And of course,
Sorry.
as she's flying away, you hear her yelling, "You will not be win this day for long!"
Wow, this is an anime game.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, it's like I'm in Smash Brothers all over again.
Ivory turns to Angler. Wait, again?
Long story.
Anyway, congratulations on your first confrontation of the night.
Hooray!
She's gonna put away her lance and run over to the Earthbender.
Cinnamon's
Then-
already getting to him just as she can.
Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, I would actually
This guy's
suggest everybody goes to the Earthbender.
Yeah. Everybody goes to the Earthbender, and he's like, "No fair. You get to hold the kitty."
Hey, Cat's gonna bristle up at him, but not really do much.
Nyeh, 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 nyeh.
I will poop in your slippers.
I didn't understand what you said, but the sentiments are the same.
I said I will poop in your slippers.
I was in character.
Anyway,
Sorry, it's hard to tell because like I have a hard time. Like people tend to have a hard time hearing me.
Yeah.
anyway, this Earthbender looks around, surrounded by these strange people slash creatures, and very weakly, who are you? Why did you help me?
You were you were really weak.
We were just kind of flying through the air on a rescue mission. You know anybody around here who needs rescuing?
They.
Cinnamon's just gonna purr.
Jenny? Will you be getting closer to the group as well?
Yeah, I will cautiously approach upon hearing words like rescue and help and other words that I like.
In other words, associate with good things.
Good things and happy people.
Shiny, happy people holding hands.
Happy people holding hands.
And
Stop.
you do have control of your character, Jenny.
Oh, okay.
At least you should. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Maybe not too close to the one who spreaded paint everywhere. Actually, no, because actually Jenny wouldn't care because she likes white colorful things.
Colorful.
Like, what?
And you're like, what? And I'd be turn around just like, I don't know you. You're a stranger danger. And then
Did
jump into the ink.
Oh,
Anyway,
Of
as that
course.
goes on,
we don't have
Willow,
to be
since Willow, since
Right.
you are nearest to, well, both you and Cinnamon, you see Ivory have this look of compassion and concern in her eyes. She reaches one of her wings over, as though like one would put their hand on a person's soldier on the Earthbender's soldier, and then whispers,
You trying to say his
"Kyoshi,
shoulder?
soldier."
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Anyway, you hear her say, "Avadar Kyoshi gives her regards and thanks you to keeping her history safe." And from this sentence, the Earthbender's eyes widen in surprise and then relief. It's true.
And
The dream was true.
Angler sticks his head back out of the ink. Are we speaking in tongues now? What the heck are you talking about?
Keo.
Who?
My name is.
Huh?
Chris.
My name is Keo. Then he faints.
What is it?
You can eat
Um.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's a
There's a
He's
lot
not
of
dead,
noise.
thankfully. He's just unconscious.
Willow is very distraught though.
Ooh. Did was this a successful rescue?
Who lives in a pineapple
be-
under the sea?
Oh my god.
Anyway, to answer
man.
Angler's question, well, halfway there. We still need to get him back to the town, and at that, you guys suddenly turn to her at her cry of pain and realize that one of her wings seems to be sprained. Though you can't tell if this was because of the fall or because of her attempt at an attack.
Hmm.
Ah!
You're hurt.
Oh, this is okay. Maybe you need some rescuing now. Let's go get some. And then Angler realizes, wait a second, you flew us here, right?
Yes, and
And-
unfortunately,
Oh no. Does that mean
Can
we're gonna
I-
have to walk?
well,
Can I try
I'm probably gonna have to walk.
Willow's
got-
gonna Willow's gonna probably try to like see if she can take the earthbender to the carriage.
Thank you.
Can I try
This-
to approach the hurt Pegasus?
Oh, hello. Where did you come
Hi.
from?
Pegasus?
Yeah, Jenny's
I-
gonna approach the hurt
Yeah.
Pegasus.
I see that you're injured. I can try to help with that.
Oh.
Thank you,
No,
but
I'm
unfortunately,
deaf
he
and-
needs it more than me. And she basically points with her uninjured wing at the Earthbender, who you now
Cinnamons gonna
know
go
is
off and try
named
and find some
Keo.
moss.
Okay.
Yeah, Cinnamons gonna go off to try and find some moss.
Moss.
Can I try to heal the Earthbender then? I'll approach him and I'll ask what's wrong.
Oh. I think he's out like a light right now.
Oh,
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
everyone here can see that he is pretty injured. And obviously, whatever strength he had left, he was literally running on adrenaline.
Willow is really failing holding back tears right now. Like it's like
Mm.
I'm trying to
But he's not dead. You guys can still see him breathing. He's just
I know
right now
it's
unconscious
just
and
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Angler's gonna go over to Willow and like reach a hand out to her and say, "Hey, it's okay. He's gonna be
Can
all
I-
fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's a successful mission today."
well, almost.
Can
We still gotta get him back to the city.
Can I try to cast my healing spell over
Yes,
him?
you may.
So
We have a team full of nothing but healers right now, don't we?
Well,
I know. I'm
In a
not
way,
sure.
this is gonna be a good thing, especially
I'm just
considering
impossible
that
to
he's
damage.
not looking too good.
Technically burnishes can heal can try to heal other burnishes, but it's like really it's a hard technique to do.
you suddenly see a bright and colorful T-shaped sword appear in Jenny's hand, and she raises it above the Earthbender's body, and a soft green light comes out of it and envelops him.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
cool.
that is cool. Okay, so that
Okay,
would.
as this heals him, you do see much of his injuries completely healed. But
Gives him back. Yeah.
unfortunately, he doesn't wake up. It's pretty clear that even without injuries,
Mhm.
he
He's
is in a
exhausted.
deep sleep.
So, and they'll be like, "Whoa, how'd you learn to do that?" And then Engels remembers this is a stranger. No, and then he hides behind the blonde thing,
The blonde thing.
who is
Huh.
no longer a stranger because they beat up a bad guy together.
Huh. A key bearer? Didn't think I'd see one of you guys around here.
A key what?
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure where I am, but it looks pretty, so it's probably good.
That's basically every Keyblayer's like thing. They just go to the areas like, I don't know where I am, but this looks pretty.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, you are more than welcome to join us at least. Especially, Ivory looks to where the Gerudo vanished to. I have a feeling we're not entirely out of the woods yet.
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? We're still surrounded by woods.
Oh, good grief. Now, I'm gonna actually fast forward this a little bit since we are technically about 2 hours into this. So,
Yeah.
Time skip.
yeah, a little bit though. Because I'm gonna say that you guys, with Jenny's help, managed to find the road and basically travel down it. And that and then you find yourself in a wooden area. Oh no, a different area, and this time it's a bridge.
Ooh.
Oh, that.
And
Where are we?
obviously, you all are probably riding. Oh no, not that. Well, let me get
In the cart. Huh?
just to fix this, because everyone is basically riding on the cart while Ivory is pulling it.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't need someone to help push? We're happy to help.
Willow is gonna get down from where she was standing and help Ivory.
Thank you. Though to be fair, this isn't the first time I've had to pull one of these carts.
Does your wing heal?
It will. Though for now, we have to focus on getting to the town first.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, this bridge that we're about to head into is going to lead us right into. And I'm going to have her stop and make a mind check.
Oh no.
Ten.
Oh no. Is that enough? Did that succeed?
It's
Is
going
that
to be
sufficient?
just enough. Only
Ooh.
just. Because
I
as she looks forward, she suddenly squints her. Oh, for the love of, I hate it when that happens. Anyway, let me move this back. There we go. Anyway, she squints her eyes because suddenly she sees a hooded figure.
Whoa.
Ugh.
We got a ring wraith over here. Oh wait.
God damn it.
And
Yeah,
as you guys get closer, and you guys do see this same figure, you can't see
Without-
his face, but after that Gerudo, I can imagine that you guys are feeling a bit suspicious.
Without any hesitation, she pulls her war lance and her shield out.
Well, it was definitely bristling.
I have a paintbrush.
Now, the stranger turns to you and in a meek voice says, "Please, will you help a poor creature?" And you see the person reach out a gloved hand, but that glove, I'm going to have everybody roll a mind check.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mind check. Mind check. Mind.
Check
Oh,
your
okay.
mind out.
Um,
Hey!
that's we're
Oh!
failing,
Oh.
buddy. Oh.
Well, we're going to say
Oh
that
wait, no.
Jenny is
Oh,
concerned.
How you
Well,
supposed to
good.
roll? There we go.
Oh, there
There
you
we
go.
go.
There you
That's
go.
proper.
Okay. Now, actually, except for Cinnamon,
Yeah.
everybody sees the hand, but there's something strange about it. Almost pointed. Cinnamon,
Mm-hmm.
because you got an extra point, I'm going to give you this one.
Mm-hmm.
The scent this person is giving off is not human, but it's not
Oh
entirely
boy.
the same as Matthias. In fact, you almost recognize the scent that's normally for prey.
Yeah, Cinnamon's gonna like make a bunch of distressed kneeling at the rest of the party.
And yeah, Angler is then. Let's see. Yeah, Angler is like to pay off this running gag. Is like, we're not gonna help you. You're a stranger, and he takes out what's on my character sheet, an ink grenade,
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh!
and
Oh, I
lobs
love
it
those so
in her
much.
direction. Hang on. Lobs it in her direction, and it explodes, dealing damage and creating difficult terrain around here.
Angler literally just did the equivalent of "That's my purse. I don't know you."
Now, what was the damage again? What was
This
the
one
damage
is
again?
it's level 3 times 3, and if it manages to connect, it'll deal 9 damage.
Mhm.
So this gives 4 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. And that is that. Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Attacking is so much cooler than defending, and now I realize the exact nature of the mistake I made when I was running this stupid game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? I am most certainly going to allow it because this creature most certainly did not expect that.
Hooray!
And the attack points are 16. So,
The damage dealt is 9.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing does not do much damage, and he can only do it like 5 more times total at all.
Okay. But either way, I am going to allow it because this was more or less a surprise attack.
Hooray!
But here's the interesting thing because the moment you do, the ink splatter was strong enough to remove the hood and reveal
Huh?
something else.
What are we revealing? What did I do? My impulsive. Oh no! It's a demon bear!
Oh, no, no. Granted, this was the closest I could find something, but yeah, this guy is an anthro weasel. Or is it
A
stone?
weasel.
Oh.
I knew it!
Yeah.
I
Yeah, in
didn't do it.
fact, it was enough to not only remove the hood, but basically move the cloak away from his body, and you see the ragged cloth, his hidden dagger, and you see the gnarling teeth.
All
Ooh.
covered in delicious orange ink.
And with this,
Lovely.
ah! You cursed strange beast! Oh,
Like, this is where having an extremely impulsive nature is actually quite helpful.
Mm-hmm.
still, if you make it this far, then I guess Amar failed.
Gesundheit?
The eye twitches. Armar! The Gerudo warrior mistress that you've no doubt faced. And
You
he
need a
points
lozenge?
to the cart. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in your precious cargo.
We don't have time for talking. You either move aside or I'll make you move.
Oh, is it more initiative?
Ooh.
More initiative? More
Well,
fight?
it might be. Cause Cinnamon, would you mind doing another mind check?
Mm-hmm. Do. Ooh.
Okay. Now this is definitely enough. Because you suddenly pick up a scent. Multiples of them. And you know this kind of scent very well. Cats. Rogue cats.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna roll a.
she's definitely starting to look really distressed right now.
Now I'm gonna roll to see how many there are. 6.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're getting surrounded by meow meows.
Yeah. So either way, you soon find yourself after hearing the distressed meow from Cinnamon, surrounded by these strange roguish cats.
Oh boy.
I want to pet all of them.
Oh, go ahead. Pet them.
Darn it.
You'll get a very nasty surprise. Then he reveals his dagger, but not as much as a surprise as from me, Grubbier.
Yeah,
Now,
that's nice. I'm gonna pet the kitties now.
the cat hisses and basically attempts to claw at you.
And the
It's
claws
not gonna
at
do
me.
much.
I'm still made of ink.
Well, either way, roll for initiative.
Rolling. Please don't suck.
If I get first again, I'm going to laugh.
I am going to hiss.
Ew.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
I beat
first
all of you.
Ivory. And now
This would have been
for
the good one to actually have me
Grubbier.
first in this fight.
And now, let me get the paper out for this one. The rogue cats.
Uh-oh.
And don't worry, I'm gonna have them go all at once.
All at once.
Yay.
And they are. Uh-oh. So that
Wow.
means the order is. Let's see who.
Oh.
That ain't it.
Wow.
Can you put the turn order in the Roll20 chat?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to figure out who rolled what first. Let's see. Cinnamon rolled, so that means Ivory is last. Let's see. Willow and Cinnamon rolled 11. No, wait. No. Why did I have her? Oh, no, that was for the cats. Doy. But still, Ivory got 10. Cat's got 17.
Jenny hasn't rolled
Grub
yet.
Ear got 11.
Jenny? There you are.
Cinnamon
Yeah.
Heart 11.
That is, we're rolling initiative. That's a combat attack value. 2d6. 12.
Okay, Jenny 12. Let's see. I didn't get Willow and Inkler.
Angler
Let's
is
see.
first.
Willow's 11 and you got 15. So,
Yep.
either way, the cats go first.
Boo.
And they are basically going to try to do a leap or pounce and bite attack. So, this one is going to go for Cinnamon. This one's going to go for Willow. This one is going to go for Ivory. Since this one's closest, this one's going to go for Cinnamon. This one is going to go for Jenny. This one stays put. And you know what? Since they're both the same, unfortunately, well, actually, I'm going to switch these around. Actually, no. This is going to be a double attack on Willow. I do apologize for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So, now, to roll the attack. Huh. Well, let's see if everybody can beat that.
Okay. To defend, to defend, to defend. Ba ba boop. Oh. Well,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
Oof. Almost.
So my defense is the same as like.
Body,
Okay, no,
body.
that's not it. Okay. So my defense
That
is
value
5.
next
Yep.
to your, yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah,
This is
so
not a good
far,
first round.
everybody is failing.
Failure, failure everywhere.
Uh,
Oh boy.
So,
Don't
Yep.
TP chaos on your first time.
Let's hope not.
don't
I'll
worry.
be very upset if Willow dies by
I'm
this.
fine.
Let's see. Willow, Ivory, Cinnamon, Angler. Yeah, that fails too.
Oof.
So, how much health does everybody lose?
Let's see. The attack is 7. And
It's
You know
measured
what?
by the level of the attack, which a basic attack is level 2, times their damage multiplier, which is usually times 5.
let's see. So 7 plus 2 times 5.
Oh yeah, 7 plus 2 times 5. That's 17.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yep.
Ouch.
Owie. Except.
Maybe I shouldn't
wait.
make their attack so strong.
No.
It's
No,
double
no.
9, isn't it? Wait.
We've faced tougher odds than this before. Maybe we haven't, but still.
I have no hit points, so I am invincible.
Okay. Does that
So wait,
help?
what was the damage?
You have hit points. Their body and soul
17.
added together multiplied by 5.
So it's 17, but because I got hit twice, do I do 17 twice?
Wait.
No,
Well,
no.
So
You know what?
I'll put it
I'm
in
gonna say
chat.
no to this one because I don't want to end up TPKing you guys.
Oh no. Don't pull your punches. We can make it through this.
We can do it.
Okay then.
If we all die, it's because it was an alternate universe.
Okay. You, Jenny, you have 65 hit points. Everything got real quiet. I'm scared and alone.
Wait.
Hi.
As
Hi.
always.
Sorry, I have 65.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, either way, this is gonna be an interesting fight.
All right. So, now that that's happened, it is time for Angler to do Angler things.
Yes, Angler, do the Angler.
All right, let's see here. That's it. I am going to take this thing and I am going to make it less alive than it was before. I'm going to take my ink brush, my level 2 attack, and all of its ink sprashily dashily goodness. And I'm going to no, not that color. This color. I'm going to splash a badabshabub all over this cat. And let's see. That's ink brush attack times 3. That would deal 6 damage. And I'm going to use my additional action to do it. Hang on. To do it again. Yes. More sprinkly dashily do. All over the poor cat. And does another 6 damage for a total of 12 damage. That's if either of those attacks land. So let's see if either of those attacks land. Papu. And Papu. That's one attack. And that's the other.
All right. Now let's see.
Either way, it makes a lot of ink.
Let's see if they defend against that. Ooh.
The first one does not. They do not succeed. Ha!
So far.
The second one. Oh. Okay. The second attack. Wait a second. Should it be rolled with a? Never mind. Wait, no. It's covered with ink, and therefore its senses are dashed, but it's also panicking. So never mind. First one hits, second one misses.
Well,
So that's
I'm gonna
6
say
points of damage.
this: the reason the second one misses, the cat, not expecting that, suddenly screeches in pain from the paint in its eyes, and basically dashes right out of there.
Dashes right out. Hang on.
Hey, to be fair, no cat is gonna want to get ink on themselves.
Right.
Ink. Allow the cat to move. Yeah.
Yeah, so bye-bye kitty cat. So this is what I'm gonna be doing for you guys, since I don't want to TPK you guys and I do want to get the story moving. If you guys can manage to chase off the cats, that'll be considered a win.
Okay.
And plus, keep in mind, these are rogue cats, so even if they act tough, they obviously haven't dealt with, at least in Cinnamon's term, 2 legs.
Yeah. Deal with it.
So now, let's see, we got 3 for, you know what? Let me do a roll to see who goes next. 1d3. And let's see. It's gonna go by either Cinnamon, Grubbear, or Willow. Oh,
1.
Cinnamon, you go next.
Cinnamon.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the cat that's attacking me. I'm gonna swipe my claws at it.
Paw swipe. Go.
Yeah. That should be.
Nah, shoot, I could. You know what? That's okay. I'm gonna let it go.
Attack, so that should be good.
Okay, and do they defend against that? Oh, shoot. Yeah, they do.
Okay. Don't worry. This is not TPK territory just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not yet. Anyway, since I did accidentally skip her, it's. I mean, unless you have something else to do, Cinnamon.
You do still have some movement left if you want to go that direction.
I am going to try and wiggle out.
I don't believe there are attacks of opportunity in Bessem.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna wiggle out and try and get away from them.
All right. Oh. Well, let's
That's
see.
a good one.
Against that still.
Let's see. Do they succeed against that? That would probably be body.
This would be really
So
hard.
Body.
no,
Nope.
you managed to get out of there.
Mhm.
Hooray!
And she's gonna
And
hiss
now-
as she does that.
He's.
And now, since I did accidentally skip my own character, it was actually supposed to be Ivory's turn.
Mm.
Oh no, wait, no, I wasn't wrong. Hers is 10. Either way, it's actually gonna be Grubbeer's turn. Since we'll just go alphabetical order. He basically attempts to stab at Willow while she's distracted by the other two cats. So let's
Oh, boy.
see if. Nope, not that one. So many character sheets. Ah, here we go. See, his attack is 5, so let's see if you can beat that.
Defend
Right.
against 5.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, he does get you.
How much?
Let's see.
Level times multiplier plus attack.
So 6, 7 times. Seven times 5 equals 35.
Wow,
Wait a
I'm about to.
Wait a second.
That can't be
I'm
right.
At 13.
It's the level times the multiplier plus the attack value.
Wait,
The
so
level of the attack is not the same as the damage multiplier. A stab like
good.
that is probably gonna be like level 3 or something.
Right.
So 3 times 5 plus the attack value. Still a good chunk, but not 35, I don't think.
Oh, good grief. I am so sorry, you guys.
Don't worry,
5.
Bessem map is confusing.
Well, either way, it's actually 20.
Okay.
Wow, I am at 23 health.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna do about it? I mean, whose turn is it?
It is now Willow's turn. So you can basically make a combat against this one.
I'm pulling out my pyrokinesis.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
And so she's gonna do a giant arc swipe. So it's gonna be like I'm gonna try to describe this really. It's gonna hit from like as though she's like splashing like a wave. You know how you like do that?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's basically what she's gonna do, but with fire.
Ooh. Make your roll.
Oh boy.
Yep.
We're surrounded by trees.
Oh
It's
boy.
controlled. It's
Yeah,
controlled.
don't worry. Don't worry. And plus, worst
Don't
comes to worst,
worry.
things get really bad. I've got a backup plan for this. So anyway,
Backup plan.
make a roll, Willow.
Alright, so it's +5 plus the level. So, here I go. Whoa.
Oh.
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 I have a feeling he's not going to beat that.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't,
In
I don't
fact,
think he beat that.
Because I'm going to say, because you
Nice.
got double critical rolls, here's what happens. You make this wave, and it strikes him. But then seeing this, the cats that were attacking you and Ivory gets scared, and Cinnamon, you hear him yell out, "Wait a minute! We didn't get told we had to fight some fire eater!" Then they dash back into the forest in fear.
Nice.
Nice.
Woo!
See? We got inconvenienced slightly, but we were still on top of things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
now
the
we have the
amount
move
of
economy advantage.
now now how much was that attack wise?
Oh, that's 5. So that was 5 attack, and then 5 plus multiple damage, and the level of pyro kinesis is 5. So that's
Level 5
basis-
times your multiplier plus your attack.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's 10 times 5.
It's the multiplier times the level plus your attack. So the level of the attack, which I think is 5,
Yeah.
multiplied by
Mhm.
5 plus 5. So that's
Okay, so
25
that's
plus 5,
25.
which
So
is
that
30.
is 30. Yep.
Ooh.
30 hit points down the drain, baby.
You guys are getting there. He is down to
So much so
21.
silly.
Playing with fire. You're gonna get burned.
Well, now it's Ivory's turn. And what she's going to do is basically try to well, obviously she's probably going to see at least Will. Ugh. Now here's the thing. If you know what? Because she could be a bit stubborn, she is going to help attack Grubbear or Grubbear. So,
Yeah, take that, grub eater.
so if we can make sure she doesn't go onto the into the ink,
There.
she is going to you know what? I'm gonna see if she can do. Oh no, she can't do that. There's no clouds, and she can't fly anyway.
Mm.
But you know what?
Aw.
I'm gonna make it
Aw.
something a bit more normal for her, and basically have her buck Grubbier.
Bucket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bucket.
And maybe with any luck, she'll have pushed him down the bridge. And the attack
bridge?
is for this bridge. Because you guys were heading towards it.
Oh.
Anyway,
Bridge.
13.
Uh-oh.
And does he beat that?
Nickelodeon.
Nope!
No! Critical failure.
Yo.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
crit.
That is awesome.
We got snake eyes, people.
Yeah, because of the snake eyes, I'm going to say that
Guys.
her kick was so strong, he literally scraped against the ground right across that bridge. In fact,
Nice.
he landed right about here.
Oh wow. Yeah. Afraid to get brutal.
To be fair, they were crits, so it's going to be that strong.
All right.
And the damage from that, let's see. What was it? Uh,
×2. Multiplier ×2 plus thing for a basic unarmed attack.
Right.
wait, so it would be 2 times 5 or 5
2
times
times
2?
5.
Okay.
They're
2
the same thing.
times 5. 10.
Plus body.
Don't you mean attack, not body? Oh, though then again, maybe that
Oh,
is
wait.
more appropriate.
Maybe. What? It's your choice, your decision to make.
Well, let's go with attack. So that means that was 14. So that means he is down by 7.
Down 2-7.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I think we're going to win this one, you guys.
I certainly hope so.
Well, let's see now. And I am so sorry, Jenny, I skipped you.
Oof.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. If it's my turn now,
Yay.
I will look around.
Well, keep in mind, you're also getting attacked by. Sorry. Keep in mind, you're getting attacked by this cat here. So, might I suggest something powerful enough to either blow away or possibly scare both it and Cinnamon's attacker?
Yeah,
Right.
I guess I probably should be focused on attack, not healing right now. Well, you said blow away, so
Oh no, what have I done?
my keyblade appears in my hand. I raise it up, I point it at the cat, and I go, arrow. That's not. Come on, stop it.
Stop it.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? What's wrong?
Is that okay?
Is what okay? Oh, right. The roll.
Yeah.
Defend against the roll.
Okay,
Or
let's
offend
see if
against
it does
defense.
defense against that. Oh, unfortunately, it does at least stick its claws into the cart. So it's not blown away, but it is suddenly getting scared. Because let's face it, one got inked, two more, and well, three more saw flames and ran off. So, is there maybe
I have
an action?
I do have an extra action, so if they seem to be scared of flames, then I'll cast a fire.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna get some barbecued kitty.
Well, let's see if it works.
Wow.
Ooh.
No, this
11
is
again.
next roll.
Ooh.
6, 12, 18. How many points do I have?
It didn't entirely work, but it is getting scared stiff. That much I will say.
Okay.
I don't know if that kitty's gonna. Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh,
in fact,
not
I'm going to say.
tapped, but
Actually,
one
I'm
for
going to
the
say
team.
that since because of all that's going on, they're going to get a disadvantage for their next attack.
Yay.
Because let's face it, nearly all their buddies are gone and just found out that a second person can use flames. So 10.
Down goes morale.
And since it's only Willow and Cinnamon, please roll.
Or to like defend.
Yep.
All right.
Oh no, not Willow. Jenny. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Roll to defend.
Okay. Would my defense also be 5?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Not good.
Ooh.
Oh. Let's hope that disadvantage helps you out a little bit.
Yeah, Cinnamon, please make a defense roll. And I will say this, if you succeed, I may make it easier for you guys and say that if you succeed, they both run away in fear.
Come on. Cinnamon?
Cinnamon?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here.
Please make
Yeah,
a defense roll.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that if you succeed in this one, these cats will get scared enough to run away. Oh, you definitely succeeded. They had 10,
Woo!
and what will you do?
I'm basically just kind of like puffing up right now.
Big puffy kitty cat.
Yeah, obviously, Cinnamon, you're going to be able to understand this. Forget this! Not even all of StarClan or Dark Forest is worth this! And they bolt right on out of there.
References I don't understand. Hooray!
Get lost, rogues.
I don't either.
Now, since technically the fight is over, you all turn towards Grubbeer. He's barely on his feet, especially now that he's down to 7 hit points, and he's seen all of his little cat buddies basically fleeing. You think you're gonna win? Oh, you haven't won yet. And then all of a sudden, you guys hear a particular cry. Eulalia! And then suddenly, granted, it's gonna look like a particular animal, but it's not.
Totally not.
See what looks like a anthro badger basically charging, and then you see him carrying a hammer and basically swinging at Grubbeer.
All these cute animals attacking us.
And you know what? Again, just to keep the story going, I'm gonna say that Grubbeer failed that and basically flew right out of there like Amar did. And you faintly hear the cry, "This isn't over yet!" Ding!
Smash Brothers, I'm telling you.
Well, that's the second time a foe has disappeared like that.
She's gonna take the pulleys and help Ivory.
Yep. Hold it right there, Badger.
Badger.
Mushrooms.
Now, now, getting closer, Angler, you see that he is pretty much an anthro badger, but his clothes are a bit more neater than Grubbeer's. And you also notice a friendly smile.
Get a little bit closer, and I hold my brush up to him. It's like, I don't know who you are, and I don't think you want to know what I do to strangers.
Well, from the looks of it, you can basically blind them with your ink, and that is very impressive.
That's right, it is. And apparently you can hit people with a hammer. This, too, is impressive.
Yeah, obviously by now you guys can tell that he's pretty friendly.
Hey guys. I think by now we can tell that this guy's pretty friendly.
Friendly badger! I'm gonna run up and hug him.
But no, we don't randomly hug people. What is going on?
No, do it. Do it. You control your. You can
Cinnamon.
drag your person and put it across the
no.
bridge.
Cinnamon's just like washing
It's
her
so-
paws, and just being like, no such thing as a good badger.
Run up
Uh,
and hug
the badger chuckles in amusement. My, you're as feisty as the buns from Redwall, aren't you?
I don't know what that is, but it
What?
sounds delicious.
I've been to that word. Those are cute little mouse. Nice.
Anyways, we're trying to get to the village. This person needs help.
The badger looks over to the card and sees Kyo, and that's when he loses his smile a bit. Well, if you're looking for a town, afraid you fellows are a bit far. Afraid the closest to it is several miles, 100 miles away.
What? 100 miles?
Oh.
We're gonna be here forever.
Let's just keep going.
Now hold on. The town
My
may be
ship
hundreds of
can't
miles
fit all
away,
of you guys.
but not the train station.
Train station? There's a
How are we
train
gonna put-
station here.
How are we gonna put a wagon or carriage on a train?
I will carry it on my back if I have to.
Get off me.
What is it on the top? Maybe it can fit on top of the train.
Nah,
Maybe
don't
you can
worry.
throw behind the train.
Nah, don't worry.
Maybe I
They
will
got a
grab it
storage
by my
cart.
teeth, and we can go home at some point.
Nah, don't worry. They got a storage cart in their train. So why don't I help you fellas over and can even help you to get in?
Hooray!
Gladly
New best
appreciate it.
friend.
Huh.
Right,
At
hop
least
on
we don't
top of the badger.
He chuckles in amusement and allows it.
There.
And meanwhile,
Now-
Ivory is sighing in relief. Huh. At least we don't have to lug the cart all across the area.
Cinnamon is kind of cautious because she really isn't like badgers. Because
That's
badgers are
fair.
known for like killing cats and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, just to fast forward, you'll
forgot
find
there was a
yourself.
kitty in the crew.
Anyway,
What a
you'll find
kitty.
yourself at a train station, and why is it blank? That doesn't make sense.
Question.
It should be.
Did the JPEG break?
Well, you know what? Worst comes to worst, I'll leave the pickup on YouTube and put it up also on the Discord. But basically, you find yourselves at the train station. The badger manages to help you, especially. Well, to be fair, it's also getting pretty late, so I really want to try to move this forward.
Sum it up. Go.
Yes.
Yeah. He helps you, and afterwards you do also learn his name is Valiant. And
Hello,
obviously,
Valiant.
he can't join you since he has other business to take care of. So either way,
We
you
appreciate
guys find yourself
the
on the train.
I tell
Goodbye,
Valiant
Valiant.
before he goes that we appreciate all of his efforts.
We appreciate your hammer.
No worries, friends. Just as long as you can help young Kyo to safety.
That's what we
And-
hope to do.
Anglers like who?
That must be the person that was in the carriage.
Yeah,
There was a guy in the carriage?
Kyo is the earthbender.
Angler blinks. Blink, blink.
Miss a short memory.
There is a horse on top of me.
Oh, for the love of it, it's doing it again. There we go. Hopefully that will fix the problem. I don't know why that keeps happening.
Fixing the problem all of the time.
Okay,
A little bit of fixing all of the time.
Yay. Wait,
Jenny, you got
fixing in what
control.
sense?
Uh,
I'm
Darn
not
it,
gonna go there.
Dave.
Willow, you've got control. Nope, not there. Uh, Cinnamon, you've got control.
Whee! No.
And Angler, you've got control.
Pet the kitty.
No. She's gonna be like chasing through the halls.
Time to stare out the window and just be able to get some downtime. Because that was a lot for Willow to handle.
Kitty!
She's like,
That's
Well,
cold
Gibbs.
window.
you know what?
Aww.
And
Well, I can't
she's just
exactly
gonna give
put
up.
them in their seats, but yeah. Basically, Willow, you're riding with Ivory to also make sure that Kyo stays safe and stable. You guys sit in the next cart here. Well, supposedly, but Angler is obviously chasing Cinnamon. Again.
Kitty meow.
This is one kitty you can't pet.
Anyway, Willow, is there anything you want to ask Ivory about? Because I'm sure that by now you're getting rather curious about how she knew that Kyo was in danger. Willow?
Willow.
What, sorry. I kind of spaced out for like a split second. Can you repeat that?
Is there anything you want to ask Ivory while you guys are basically standing guard of Kyo? Like how she knew that he was in danger? What's the history between her and Matthias?
Etc. Etc.
Okay, so she's gonna ask, do you, how did you know about how'd you know that he needed to be rescued?
She's caressing his hair a bit, and she sighs slightly in defeat because at this point she knows she can't hide anything. And so she turns to Willow and says, Princess Luna is why I knew.
I don't know who she is.
Yeah, that's fair. You probably never even been to Equestria before. And,
I haven't, probably.
well, obviously in my homeland, it's a land full of talking ponies, of earth ponies, Pegasus, and unicorns. And our early monarchs are actually two alicorn sisters. Celestia, who controls the rising and setting of the sun. And then there's Luna, who controls the rising and setting of the moon. Who also can walk in the dreams of others. And that's how she told me that Kyo here was in trouble.
Sounds a little invasive, but I get what her motivation was.
Well, to be fair, she normally only enters others' dreams when they're in distress and the worries of their days are turned into nightmares.
Mm.
And
I
to
know
be
that
fair,
feeling.
I do owe her that much. Especially since, at least in the beginning, Matthias needed it more than anything.
Who's Matthias, and how do you know him?
Obviously, you know that I'm a traveler, but thing is, the reason I stopped traveling was because of him. You see, on one of my last adventures, I came across Matthias when he was very, very young. He was shivering, cold, scared, and practically clutching something in his paws.
Mm.
When he looked up at me, it nearly broke my heart. And I'll admit, at first I was gonna see if there was anybody to take care of him in the town, but next thing I know, I'm the one taking care of him.
Aw.
Oh, that's really nice.
Thanks. I mean, to be fair, I doubt many male calico anthro-cats will, be able to survive that long out in the forest like that. So, I suppose in a way, Calico's being good luck might be true for his sake.
Mm. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, I am rather curious about something. How were you able to become a paladin?
Sorry.
A paladin, at least if I understand correctly. Your spear and shields seem to appear when you need it most.
Oh, they're just in my. They're just in. They. Well, they were in the carriage before. I'm very fast with my weapons.
Now Ivory is kind of blushing and feeling embarrassed. Oh, guess I was a little more focused on finding Kyo here than I thought.
You're alright. My powers though. Um, that's a little different story.
Hmm.
You could probably say that I was born with them, but that probably wouldn't even be correct at all.
Maybe I was born this way.
Oh my gosh.
Well, sometimes it's not how we begin that matters. It's how we move forward. And I can tell that you've been moving forward in ways that truly brightens your life.
He's gonna try to hold back tears at that, and she says, "Thank you."
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, and now I'm gonna ruin it.
Well,
Damn it.
funny enough, it's about time I ask two of you a very important question.
Eh?
Hmm.
Will you please roll a mind check?
There we go. There we go. Oh, I actually did well this time. Hooray!
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Now, Cinnamon.
Oh wait, that should be a +5. Well, so it's just this 12.
Well, either way, I'm gonna let it be, cause you guys suddenly hear scurrying. And not even the mousy or
Either what?
ratty kind. And since you got a slightly higher roll, Angler, you suddenly see something. If I can get it out into the map.
Hmm? What do I see? Oh. I grab Kitty and turn around and run.
She lets you
Run. And I run into this room and I slam the door and I have Kitty with me as I do not go out there. There is evil outside.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong because now obviously from the scream, I'm sure that you guys are about to at least look out.
I ran out and I ran out with my war lance.
Okay, now for
Yeah.
Ivory, I'm gonna roll a mind check for her. You know what? Since it's in the same room, I'm gonna allow it because suddenly,
Yeah.
Ah!
There's more of them.
They're getting in the cabins. No.
yeah,
Yeah.
and because of that, and since the spider isn't gonna expect it, she takes her uninjured wing, basically wrap it around one of its arm, and throws out the door, making it slam against the window. And then suddenly, you guys hear, "Ah! Well played, little pony."
What is going on, and why we got
Talks.
venom drippers here?
It talks.
Greetings, honored opponents. It is I, Sakushi, the blood red spider ninja. And anybody who
Uh,
gets the reference to this one really gets bonus points.
I have no idea who this is.
We get no bonus points. Can we kill spiders? Let's
Willow.
kill spiders.
Willow is annoyed. She's gonna try to intimidate them.
So, yeah. Angler's
Is that-
actually legit afraid right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's gonna intimidate them.
That's a soul thingy.
Yep, so...
Yep, please roll soul.
And
Wow.
depending on
Wow.
Oh.
the spiders.
Well, you know what? We'll say that's Sakushi. The other two, however. Oh, they're scared.
Says you guys got about 5 seconds before I set you ablaze.
Oh.
We shall see, oh fiery one. For you have not faced the likes of. Hey, wait, where are you guys going? Get back here!
Yeah, ain't that spiders?
Fellow spider ninjas, you get your exoskeletal butts back here, or there'll be no flies for dinner! And they reluctantly come back.
I'm pretty sure you can't eat flies while on fire. And dying.
That accomplished a lot.
This one starts spooting away, and no, get back here. It comes back.
Okay. That's great. I don't have anything that can set spiders on fire.
Oh, we shall see if you can set us on fire. After all, we're not just any spiders. We are spider ninjas.
Spiders.
This has been established.
Anyway,
Okay, so she's gonna roll initiative, I guess.
Yep, time to roll initiative. And I promise this will be the last one, and hopefully a quick one.
Initiative. Wait, no, that's not what I roll. That's supposed to be subtract 2 from that. It's only 4.
12.
12. Yes.
4,
I mean,
6.
That's 12. That's not 4. 14 minus 2 is not 4.
Ooh.
Holy.
Oh.
Okay,
oh,
Ivory's got
oh.
16.
Oh, that's Ivory, not the spiders. Never mind.
No, not the spiders. At least not yet. Let's
Jenny.
see. The spiders are. And don't
Jenny,
worry,
roll
they're
initiative.
Roll initiative. That's
10.
your attack roll. 2d6 plus
Nice.
15. Oh, good roll.
Oh, they got 10.
Set
Yep.
some spiders on fire.
So
Kill
I
'em with
have
fire.
So I have 10 as well, so does that match with anything, or how does that work?
You know what? We'll go alphabetical order for this one, because.
Yay. And Willow beats. No, Spider beats Willow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, are you okay?
Oh my god.
What's wrong? Are you okay though besides that?
Matt asked if you can move your stairs so he doesn't block you in.
Oh, well, I'm going to be leaving at 4 a.m. and I don't have to worry about parking on the street.
So
I don't have to worry about parking on the street.
I know, but he wants to park in the driveway, and he was asking.
Can you move my car? Thank you.
Where are your keys?
so who else is rolling or
I
That's
think that's
everybody.
everybody. So the first to go is Ivory, and she is basically gonna try to buck Sakushi, probably right into his companion. So let's see how well she does. For 12,
Okay.
and against Sakushi, since his is a 6. Ugh.
Oh, just barely missed.
Yeah, so he basically jumps over.
Ah,
In
we
fact-
got jumping spiders. Ew.
Yeah, so he jumps over that kick and over
Ah,
Willow and right on the other side. Ha ha! You missed! Now let's see, does Ivory have a second attack or
I don't believe so. No extra
Nah.
action.
no extra action? Okay, so next on the list is Jenny.
Go get him, Jenny.
In fact,
Kill him
you
with
had a
fire.
good advantage.
yeah, because they don't know you're here.
Do I get to roll
Right.
twice?
You have 2 actions. You just have to decide what to do.
Fire! Oh.
Oh,
Okay, let's
fire.
see if he succeeds against it. Oh dear
Oh.
lord.
Fire again!
Well, actually, you know what? Worst comes to worst.
I might be almost, I think I'm almost out of, wait, 18, 24.
Oh, that one definitely hits.
Oh, you lit it on
Oh
fire.
yeah, I am
So-
definitely, I am tapped. I think I'm out of points now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that leads
here's
to
what happens.
unconsciousness.
Well, here's
Ooh.
what
Oh, no.
happens. He jumps and gloating, haha, you missed the get. Then the second attack happens and whoop. Ow. 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 He's
Suck it,
basically
spider.
twitching.
To like just talk a good big game and then hide second.
Honest, no, I don't know if I've been adding it correct. I've been taking away 6 points for every attack, and then I think my total is 34, unless I'm misinterpreting this.
No, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Wait, so how much is that?
Hey, what?
How much is that attack?
The
6
how much
points.
damage does it deal?
Yeah,
It's
that.
a-
Sorry.
It's a
But you take away energy points for that.
yeah, it's energy
not
point. That's what
yeah.
she's talking about. But what we want to
Yeah.
know is how much fire did you burn off of the spider? How many hit points did you
okay.
incinerate off of him? Multiplier times weapon level plus attack value.
So, sorry, it was weapon level what?
Damage multiplier.
I was not given that number.
That's 5.
Oops.
It's always 5.
Okay. Oh, okay. So 2 times 5, that's 10.
Plus attack value.
So 15.
Yeah. 15
All
points
right.
of burnination.
And
He
I'm
is
not
down to
completely tapped.
35. And
Hell
to
yeah,
make it
completely tapped.
easier,
Yay.
if
Have
you
4
guys can,
points.
and to make it easier, if you guys can manage to get him down to, I'm gonna say maybe 10, that means you guys will have won the fight against all of them. Because to be fair, it is
Okay.
getting late and gotta move the story along.
Yeah. I nearly passed out a couple of times.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is what I get
All
for
right, whose
starting
turn?
so late.
Whose turn?
Okay. Let's see. Jenny, Angler.
Angler. Okay. Jump out. Screw you guys. And I throw a grenade at this thing.
Mhm.
And
And then jump
regardless
back in the cart.
of whether it hits them, it will splatter. Hang on. Give me a better. Give me a better. No. Give me a. No.
That's
Give
okay.
me a
That's
better
okay.
thing.
Cause
And we're gonna splatter boob ink all over here.
oh, good grief.
There we go.
And then he's gonna jump back in here. And the
Mhm.
attack for that is. Ink grenade. Area. Range. Yeah. Looks good. Blam. Oh,
Okay.
Woo.
Let's
dodge
see
that,
if it gets
spider
beat.
boy.
No, it does not. In fact, this is what happens. The splatter, because while he was distracted by the burns, the splatter manages to push him so far it smacks him right into his buddy. So now it's a
Nice.
tangle of spiders
Hit
here.
it. Tangle of slippery orange covered spiders with difficult terrain to deal
Mhm.
with at some point. And that deals the 3 times. When was it? 3 times 3 plus 4. 9 plus 4. 13 points of damage. Suck it, spiders.
Let's see, 13, then that means, 22. You guys are getting there.
All right, it's time.
You
My
are
turn.
getting there.
Shine soon.
Okay.
Next up.
Okay. Next up is at the angler. That would be the spiders. So
Uh-oh.
now, because obviously these two are a little tangled up, this one is going to attempt a jump and bite attack on Ivory since she's the closest. So, first, let's see what their attack is. 17. Oh, this is not going to be good for Ivory. And her attack is 4. Oh, crud. Which means.
Gulp.
Yeah. So, 2 times 5, 10, 16. Crud. She is really feeling it now.
Uh-oh.
Get back in the carriage and try to heal yourself.
Tend
Right.
to your wounds.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's going to use her actions to get back in the cart.
Mhm.
Okay. Who's next?
Okay, next
Uh,
is Willow.
Meow.
So,
All right.
wait a minute. Shoot! I am so
Willow.
sorry, Cinnamon. I think I
Go ahead,
accidentally
Cinnamon.
skipped you again.
Cinnamon.
All right.
I am going to tend to Jenny because she's not looking too well right now because she looks like she's low on energy.
Okay, I will allow
Not trying to sit on your face.
that.
It's just like the whole is weird.
Well, either way, I'm going to allow it. You're going to attend to her, and I have a feeling that hopefully this next attack will be the last. So, Willow, what do you do?
Willow is going to run over as one of her. Wait, hold on. It's not close to him. Damn it.
Well, you're
Fire
close
blast.
to this guy, and keep in mind, I want you guys to at least somehow defeat them by till they reach about 10 points or below to end this battle.
You can throw stuff.
I have fire blast, so.
Oh, that'll do.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, fire blast. I'm fire blasting this guy.
Okay,
And fire
roll
blasting.
your attack.
Right, let me see. What's that? It's level 5.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I attack the same way I do with my Warlands, correct?
Yeah, it's the same
Okay.
calculations.
Cool. Just wanted to
Except
double
this
check.
time's at a distance.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
And so
Ooh.
Now,
that
question
is
is, can
on the
Sakushi
notes.
beat that?
It's
Nope.
-1 charge and then
Nope.
depletion. Okay.
Now, how much damage
Okie
does it
dokie.
cause?
5 times 5 plus attack.
That's 30.
30 points of damage. It's
Oh,
done
that
been
is below
incinerated.
10. I'm not going to say it kills them, but.
But it totally kills him and he's dead.
Oh, no. No, trust me. There are plans for these guys.
Uh-oh.
In fact, I'm going to say that his minions are dead, but he's alive. And seeing this, very well, we shall meet again in another time, another place. But you will never know. Then suddenly, you feel the train car jumping. Shakushi kind of jumps, and then suddenly jumps out the window by mistake because of the car, and yells, "We will meet again!" Crash! And yeah, that's the end of that fight.
So, yeah. Angler never wants to see another spider as long as he lives.
I can imagine.
Yep, and now we are going to fast forward. Because after
Quick
that.
question.
Yes?
It says the attributes that it's -1 charge and +2 depletion for the fire blast. So what does that mean? I forgot.
That means it takes 10 energy points.
Okay.
And charge, what did that mean? -10 energy points. And yes, you have one. You gotta catch your breath in order to use it a second time.
Yeah, so she's looking a little dizzy.
She's tuckered. Go take nap.
Well, luckily,
Nappy nap.
that was the last fight. And we are going to fast forward to when you guys reach the library again.
Woo.
Good. Oh wow, that was the best day ever.
2 ivories.
This
Oh,
cat
never mind.
is so done.
And then
Like said that was fun.
Yeah, fun. Though it certainly
Yeah.
explains. Though still, whatever Kyo's carrying with him must be important if so many were after him.
Ooh, so, what are you carrying with you? Some kind of ancient doomsday artifact? A new super weapon? And some rare trading cards?
Kyo's still knocked out.
Aww.
Yeah, sorry. He, even with his injuries mostly healed, it's pretty clear to everybody that he was also exhausted.
Cinnamon's gonna go over to Angler and bap him again.
Willow is just
She's
gonna
done with
stare
him.
Just
at
bap me like that.
Kyo and just like really worried.
Well, luckily, we're here. And thank you, everyone, for all your help. And as. And.
Eh?
And Ivory goes to open the door. But strangely, the door is locked. What? That can't be right.
You stuck in there? I can slip under it.
No, it's not that. It's just. I left Matthias here to make sure that at least the bookstore's run. I mean, no offense, but he can't handle 2 parts of the store, but it should be open by now. Why isn't it? Then you guys hear the faint ringing of a phone. And hearing that, Ivory quickly unlocks the door and rushes inside, and she picks up the phone. Hello? What, Artie? What's going on? And I'm not even going to have you guys roll for this. You guys clearly hear her end of the conversation, and there's a few moments of silence. But those who, well, you guys are going to be close enough to at least hear mumbling, and though you can't hear the words, it is filled with worry. And the moment Ivory speaks again, you suddenly realize why. What do you mean Matthias is gone?
Oh, someone's in trouble.
I'm going to zap you.
Yeah, and
Again?
that's a scene cut. But meanwhile, in another area,
Hmm.
we move to a strange hidden location. And there,
Oh.
we see 3 particular people or creatures. And you can, the viewers, if there are any around, will hear them arguing.
Mhm.
Grubbear is practically raising his fist in anger. Ah! If that strange beast hadn't thrown ink into my face, I could have beaten him. Better yet, that's strange Pegasus. Now, Amor, trying to remain poised, is also limping. Well, you may have had at least a better chance at those creatures. But at least I had enough time to weaken that little earthbender. But had you fools had at least taken care of your job, we wouldn't be coming back empty-handed. Especially you, Sakushi. And Sakushi turns to Amor, or Mar. Hey, and we tried our best. They were surprisingly faster than us. And at least my minions and I were able to figure out at least the Pegasus mare's weakness of that calico cat Matthias. A
Right,
dark
that
chuckle suddenly fills the room.
Oh, no.
Matthias, you say? The 3 pauses, then turns in fear. And granted, they don't see much, save for perhaps the front. But they know it's their leader. Master, we can explain. Yeah, it wasn't our fault. We had the earthbender on the run, but a bunch of freaks saved him. But believe me, Master, we will go after them. We will find them. We will. They stop their panic pleas due to the chuckle returning. Really? And what freaks were they? Now, the 3 are clearly nervous, and because they did not want to deal, because obviously the 2 humanoids don't want to deal with this, they basically shove Sakushi up to the front. Ah!
Tch.
Well, you see, Master, there was, well, we did have, well, Omar had the Earthbender weakened that we could possibly capture him, but Pegasus Mirror and a bunch of weirdos showed up. There was this keybearer, a warrior cat, inkling, and some sort of pyromancer person. They were surprisingly stronger than us. We're sorry. Once again, The mysterious figure chuckles. Oh, don't worry. We may have lost this fight, but that doesn't mean it is over just yet. Sakushi! Yes, my lord. Send one of your spider ninjas as a messenger to our employee. Tell him that the situation has changed and we will need to discuss in person of what to do next. Yes, my master. And he scurries out of there. Confused yet still scared, Grubbier and Umar turn back to their master. My master, not that we're pleased that you haven't punished us for our failures, but why are you suddenly happy? Well, my dear, it's quite simple. But first, has Sakushi mentioned anything else about this Matthias? And now the two are truly confused. Wait, you mean that Alico Anthrocat that the Pegasus was talking about? What's so important? Well, let's just say that he and I have history.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, and obviously now you can see his face. That he too seems to be an Anthrocat, but
Now.
his face appear as though he had been clawed and bitten.
Howie.
Which does
wow.
make one wonder just what sort of history could this strange Anthrocat and Matthias could have. And scene cut.
Find out next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Except it's gonna be a few bat weeks because gotta get back to you later. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. We're all exhausted out of our minds, but this was more fights than we've had so far in any of these fandibular things that we've been doing.
Yeah, I do apologize. I thought it would be quick, but I honestly didn't realize I ended up making this so long.
Hello, motorcycle.
Goodbye.
Motorcycle,
You see?
yo!
Even the
Sorry.
motorcycle is cursed me out for making this so long.
I live on a
Oh,
busy
you're-
street.
Okay.
It's alright.
In the interests of keeping this from getting any longer, everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night!
Good night.
Bye.
And
This-
that's over. We're stream's over. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Either way, this is Ashley Wingsong and the Multifandom crew signing off.